What?
Road, Glass Manor, the Island Crew, a Beacon Wood. Where you at, Section 8? The Delray Crew. I ain't about you. Yeah, the Delray Crew. What you doing, boy, boss? Come on. That's a big crew. The Caucus Bar playing on you. Happy birthday, Squeak. 14 to CP. Yo, let it go.
What?
Yo, let go the fucking NATO.
Texas.
CRC, my
Shouts out to you,
let it
boy.
go.
San Antonio.
See my honeys, can see up there, nigga. Let it go.
What?
Let it ride.
Georgia, for sure. DC.
Hear the song. Hold it, man. That's you back there, man.
Yeah.
On the Section 8 crew, came through this season.
What it do?
I'm talking about Big Del Ray, all that crew.
Section 8 crew.
Can't forget about my baby house. Baby, rest in peace, goddamn, you know.
We don't know about that.
You
getting
see
all
all that
age, huh?
goddamn triple four crew up in here.
What?
Ow, hold it under. You see up there, diggy honeys. That's you out there.
Shouts out to everybody that got us through this pandemic.
Y'all came on
The
through
nurses.
this season. Yes, you did.
You know what I'm saying? They're the first
Can't
responders.
forget about you.
You know?
You a sweet male nigga can't do.
Also,
You
leave up to real the hard workers in the factories. You know what I'm saying, dog? To get you the one day deliveries. I'm convinced every time I do it. You know what I'm saying, dog? I don't know about Jake, but I know Rail don't know nothing about it. You know what I'm saying, dog? It is I. You tuned in to the #1 podcast in the DMV. I am your host, your late night supervisor, dope dealer extraordinaire, DC Zone, Rad, B.I.D. Jones. That's Rabbit for your internet foods. To the left and right of me, as usual, my podcast partners, Radical Rail and OnlyFans J. This is T3P. Now, everybody know I love the black ladies. You know what I'm saying, dog? It's all about happy, healthy, and free for me and the Tubmans. You know what I'm saying, dog? What it do? It's Memorial Day, you know? I don't know if everybody getting the cookout. It's going to be a little raining and shit, so I don't know what's going on, but people figured it out. We figured it out when it's time to cook out. You know what I'm saying, dog? You figure that thing out. You know what I'm saying, player? You know about that, real? You figure the cookouts out. You know what I'm saying? Start getting tents and all types of shit. You know what I'm saying, dog? You know? Happy Memorial Day for everybody out there. If you're new to here, this is a podcast for the 9-to-5ers, average Joes. You know what I'm saying? We get their perspective on all trending topics. We call that the third perspective. You know what I'm saying, dog? What's going on, y'all? What's going on with y'all weekend, dog? What's going on OnlyFans?
My weekend is cool, working. I was off today, but it was just raining off and on and shit. And it's cold. It's cold outside too. Oh, how the hell would it be cold outside in the 40 degrees and we're about to get into June?
No bullshit. It is cold as a motherfucker. This when you get motherfucking pneumonia and the motherfucking flu and shit right here, nigga.
And then I just put up when the shit up a few weeks ago. I was like, I don't think it ain't gonna be no more cold weather. Shit, bullshit.
Oh yeah, it's chilly as fuck.
Bullshit.
It's definitely chilly as a motherfucker.
I washed all my winter shit and put that shit up. I put that shit right back out too.
He put it up. I don't know. When it gets to June, you don't want to be running around with no motherfucking coats and shit. You know what I'm saying, dog?
Yeah, man. You want to damn near be out with your cock out. Mm-hmm.
Fuck that. Real, what's going on your weekend, dog?
Same old shit. Work life, home. Work life, home. In the struggle. Yeah, what else?
He said, what else? The endless struggle?
Yeah, it's in the struggle. Board.com, you know. Sitting at work, police in the hot bar.
Hey.
Oh, yeah. got me just saying, hey, yo, you, hey, put gloves on. I said all day. hey, man, don't touch that. Put these gloves on right here.
These are paychecks, man. I'm trying to tell you. Paychecks.
Ain't no motherfucking paycheck. That's stupid shit a lot. Everybody walk around you laughing and shit. So that's what you do. Sit there and watch the play. Yeah, I sit there and watch it.
Most definitely.
They're like, so what's your job? To watch you. Why do you watch it? Because obviously you can't read that sign to say sanitize and put these gloves on before you touch anything. You just walk right by that. So just imagine saying that all day. That's it.
That's not tough.
It's not tough.
Nah.
You don't care.
That's not a tough activity, you know what I'm saying? Now,
Tough activity, right?
you know?
Unless you like grandma, take the spoon, pop, get your ass out that pot.
Yeah, that's yeah.
And everybody out of deaf. Everybody can tell me they can't hear.
Yeah, like, huh? I'm finished now, nigga.
Yeah.
I ain't got time for all that. I'm done. I'm trying to tell you. You'll find yourself arguing with motherfuckers soon.
Nah.
Yeah.
I tell you, some people still try to keep going. Well, I didn't touch it already. I was like, yeah, but you're going to stop right now. You're going to come this way and put these gloves on.
I touched it.
You're going to touch it right now. Don't worry, I'm about to hit that with the sanitizer. Squirt.
Yeah.
I'm about to squirt that hand right there, but don't worry about that. Right now, I need you to go put these gloves on.
I got to go, though. You know what I'm saying?
You ain't finished your soup yet. You got one more scoop in that cup.
No.
That's on you. They wear it. You know what I'm saying? You ain't have all your shit in there. Now I get the people that just insulted that I told them to do something. I don't want to do it then. I don't want it. I don't care. I was like, okay. I mean, you want me, not me.
It's like, nigga, fuck it. If you're going to take me through all these changes and shit.
Yeah, they love to do that. You know what? I don't want it anymore. You just lost a customer.
See, that's a quick way to lose your job. You know what I'm saying?
Look,
you don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying?
We're not supposed to say, oh yeah, oh look, man, I'm right here. I got you right here. You ain't got none of that. Go ahead and service something.
Gotta what's that word? They don't give y'all training for that? Customer service thing?
Yeah, you get all that.
Y'all get that?
Yeah,
you gotta pay attention in class, though. You know what I'm saying? That
I pay attention in class.
pay attention, you know how to
it's rules and regulations to this shit.
Customer
the rules
service.
say before you touch anything on the bars, place the glove upon your hand. Sanitizer is optional, but the glove must go on.
Wait. Why have a glove on if you're gonna sanitize?
Nah, they want you to sanitize your hand and place gloves on.
And glove.
Yeah.
Good God.
But I'm lenient. I just care. Don't put the fucking gloves on. I don't care. Some people just try to squirt their hand with some sanitizer and want to touch it.
So how long you think you can do this shit?
Until people feel safe to eat the bar. A lot of people say they want to do that way. It's either that or I serve it. That's an option too. You want me to serve your food, I will.
Now, if you have all the gloves and shit, all that shit spray on you, that's cool.
Yeah, but most people don't want that. They want to pick their own shit.
Yeah, so if I'm sitting there, I'm cool with you come bagged up and shit, bagged and taped up and shit.
No. I gloves on the mask. That's it.
Bag taped up and sprayed. You
Gloves,
know,
apron, and the mask. That's it. That's far as it's gonna
you
go.
can do all that. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, what you want, sir? You want me to get your food or you want to get your food? No, I want to get it myself.
I let
All right,
you
well,
do
you got to come this way right into the sanitation station right here.
I let you
I
do
do sanitation and put the gloves on.
I let you do it. I let you do it. You getting paid.
It's real simple. But the air blow up. All you have to do is slide your hand in, rip away the glove. Slide your hand in, rip away the glove. It's a 2-second process.
And blow up.
Yeah, blow up. Hey. Slide right in. You ain't even got to do nothing. You got to just wave your hands like magic. Bam. Air bubble. Because I want to fight me, though. No, sir. I don't think I have to do that. Why do I have to wear a mask anywhere? I said, sir, how we get on gloves and masks?
You lucky you ain't in motherfucking what's that at? Ohio with a motherfucking priest and all the preachers and shit telling motherfuckers don't wear no mask and shit.
I was like, they don't have to wear masks. That's on them. He's like, they told me I don't have to wear masks. I didn't say you had to.
Nah, and they telling them don't take shots and shit.
Hey, that's on you. You want to die? Because you ain't been exposed to the COVID? Go ahead and die then. Not on this side, though. You ain't arguing with me like I care. I'm like, I don't care, dude. Fuck out my, you know how you think in your head and it almost slip out sometimes? Like, I don't give a fuck out my face. But I be catching myself like, dang, hold on, let me back away from these people real quick.
You don't want to do that.
Yeah. I would call myself 3 times. One lady heard me, turned around, looked at me, and kept going. I felt mad when I just knocked the soup lid back down.
You be looking for that 300 on your unemployment check. You be looking for a buy. You be out there trying like, buy. Can I get 300 now? You know what I'm saying? You don't want to see that. You gonna understand why that don't mean anything. You know what I'm saying? Like you when you say motherfuckers get $300 more to sit at home and all that shit, it sounds good. But if you ain't get that 300 and you was getting 2 something a week, which is what they get without that 300, you know what I'm saying? And you was making 5 something a week, nigga, you be mad too, right? If you was coming on with 2 something from unemployment, right or wrong. So if that 300 get you close to where the fuck you was at, that helps. It ain't just you getting 300 and sit home though. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you sitting home?
It's trying to get you to where the fuck the money you was making.
That was a year ago.
You know what I'm saying?
Now they got it so where you have to find jobs and
Oh no, they gonna tear your ass up now.
Oh, they hiring on the spot.
It's over.
Once you put it out there, come in, sir.
Live your life. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, don't even fake it. If you ain't put in an application at Amazon, you're gonna do that. The first thing they're gonna tell you to put in. They hire all you people on spot. Unless you got dirty union.
They've been doing that.
You got dirty union, you need to go ahead and clean that up. They're gonna give you $1,000 too. You get $1,000 if you go there. Then you work to the end of August. I mean, to the beginning of August, you get another $1,000.
That's what's up.
There you go, right there. So that's your startup right there.
Get that bread up off that bitch ass niggas.
You know, and if you refer, man, you get that stack too. So think about that.
Another thing, bro, let me dog them. All right, I take care of it. All right, you ain't gotta worry about the backlash.
What about that?
From when I dog their ass.
What you talking about?
when you talk shit to them.
Yeah.
Oh, who you talking shit to?
Amazon.
Bezos a bitch ass.
Oh, I ain't got nothing to do with Bezos.
Huh?
I don't know who this Bezos is. I'm telling stories of a kind of person that I know who work at this store. You know what I'm saying? Good person.
That way. Bitch, please. Oh, bitch.
Hold on, what?
You know what I'm saying? These are tales I hear. You know?
No.
Countless Amazon workers I know. You know, they tell me they stories of the fulfillment center, that TOT. I'm on task, baby.
I'm gonna beat that ass up real good.
Oh, yeah, that's you. Your own course with Mr. Bezos is your own problem.
I'm gonna beat Bezos' ass up. You know what I'm saying? That. But Amazon purchased the motherfucking MGM though. Y'all heard about that shit?
What's up?
I heard about that. Yeah.
Just think about that purchase of the billions and billions that he been hoarding. They ain't been giving it to his workers. Now he bought MGM. How about that one?
He ain't the richest person in the world no more.
Yeah, he is.
No, he ain't. Somebody beat him up.
No, they ain't.
The French nigga.
Tulsa.
Yeah, he beat him up. No, not the Tesla guy. It's a French guy. He beat him up by a little bit. But you don't say nothing about that name.
Huh?
It's a French to beat him out. It's a French guy.
I said other countries got leaders that don't even make as much as him.
Yeah, French.
You know what I'm saying? This nigga making. Don't do it. Don't do me. Yeah, don't do me like that.
It's just, they might tie it to the monarch.
Jay. Let's pump a break. We try to find some breaks, huh, Jay? Before I get into him. Before I get into Bezos' bitch ass. And all that money he hoarding.
Bezos tripping.
Yeah.
No, y'all tripping because y'all want it the next day.
Well, that's good. We love the next day for sure.
Yo, that's the problem right there.
I gotta have the next day.
Nah, you don't need it.
Now I gotta have it. They gotta give it to me now, though.
Now you want the Amazon Prime, huh? Now you want Prime member.
Already been there, Prime.
You're a Prime member now.
You know what I'm saying? I've been contributing to this bitch ass nigga yacht. You know what I'm saying, Jay?
You're a Prime.
I've been contributing to this bitch ass nigga yacht, Jay.
I'm gonna get you 30% off on certain deals, man. You better check it out.
Huh?
Amazon Prime members get 30% off on shit.
I know, yeah.
I've been saying
stores and everything, gas and everything. Get out there, dog. You gotta use that.
I've been saying that lately too.
Y'all ain't know that. So when you got Prime, you get 30% off. Sometimes 20. Man, that shit, dog. Bezos also pay for you to go to school. All y'all out there sitting around.
Oh,
you work there 6 months.
You doing what?
He pay for y'all to go to school. It's a special program. You gotta look it up when you work at Amazon. Go ahead. People, all y'all about to work there.
Yeah, you gotta look there.
Yeah, look it up. I'm serious.
If you can make it through the first week of the motherfucking slavery.
Okay. Yeah. You're gonna be in slavery.
They teach you something after that. You gonna make it through this whip. Like Jay say, That whip. Gotta get that sound.
You gotta get that whip.
But yeah, you got a lot of programs you gotta utilize. Now, it's easy to ride to Amazon from what I hear, but you fuck up once, you done. So how you go? Ain't no security blanket, ain't no coming back.
Oh, that's cool.
You fuck up one on the flight, going to the wrong place.
One time?
Yeah, one time. They don't forget like that.
You mean?
So let's say you were ahead of the flight and you fuck it up, you done. They'll take you off of it. You basically fried. They got my man like that.
You said a flight?
Yeah, no, he like when he run the load plan. So he load and make sure shit goes straight. So when he didn't load something right, they got his ass because he signed all the papers. You sign a lot of papers too when you high, you go up. So everybody around him blame him, but it wasn't that he could have seen. He trusted another person and that got him bit. So but once you do fuck up and go to the wrong place you ain't supposed to be, and they gotta fix it automatically, they're coming towards you. They feel like they broke the promise to the customer, and that's the most important thing of all. They say safety, but I heard different. It's all about you niggas and y'all motherfucking press that next day delivery. That's all they care.
Next day.
All right,
Safety come next.
You gotta get that union.
Yeah, they ain't gonna do that. And they gave everybody extra dollars, so now you instead of making 15, you start off making 16 at Amazon.
You gotta
Can't
get that
beat
union.
that. 16.40. All other jobs starting you off with 12 or 13.
You still gotta get that
In
union.
the South, they start you with the 8, 9. So y'all can't beat that. Go ahead and be slave plantation workers, you know what I'm saying?
Pretty much.
Go ahead and join the beast.
And enjoy that whip.
Yeah, remember these 3 letters. T-O-T. Don't ever forget it. You're your best friends. But yeah, man.
But at least when you come out from that job and you have a hard day of work,
You're gonna sit in the parking lot and contemplate your fucking life.
yeah,
Like
that's
everybody else do before they hit that highway.
before you hit that highway, and then when you hit home, you're gonna get the G-E-T. G-E-D.
What?
G-T-D.
What?
When you get home, you get G-T-D. Got the draws, baby. Got the draws.
Nah, females told me, man, if you ain't eating booty and sucking feet, you don't get none of that, though.
God damn. You got suck. You got to eat the toe jam, too?
Yeah, you got to eat toe jam and you got to eat ass. I was like, when did this phase start?
Man.
They like, if you ain't eating ass, you ain't trying. I was like, what?
I can't eat the doo shoot.
Yeah, you gonna eat that, and after that, you gonna have them feet for dinner.
That nigga say you gonna eat that.
I was like, when did this become a trend, people? Make it make sense, man. Why we eating assholes, man? Seriously, man. I don't care how clean she get it. And you know what come out of there.
I know sometimes I might come off as an asshole, but I'm not eating one.
Shit, that's a lot. Oh, it ain't just the females. The niggas like that shit done.
Hmm?
Yeah, figure that one out for me. Niggas want they salad tall. Asking niggas to eat their ass. I was like, young, you for real? Young, all and look, all y'all niggas faking, all y'all girls telling on y'all. Telling to their single girls bringing back the information. Telling me that all
Yes, indeed.
So just because you're in a committed relationship, that's between you and her, but you better tell her don't tell nobody. But I heard they use it as a form of control. So you know what I'm saying? You out on the block and you don't do what she say. She gonna say, nigga, you ate my ass. I ate your ass. See, shit like that. Man. Y'all gotta watch yourselves out here, man. They ain't being freaky, man.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? Niggas want they ass, they salad toss with.
That's what it's called?
Yeah, they want they salad toss.
What the doo shoot? Go down on the doo shoot.
Niggas want this though, dog. I'm out of loop, y'all. That's something I don't know, man.
That's what it is to me.
I know I'm out of loop. I ain't getting that done.
And niggas want to suck toes? I want to suck your feet. How's that gonna get it? How's it gonna get shit moving for me? Me sucking your toes. Boob I can get. You know what I'm saying? Sucking these nice little boobs, these titties out here. Yeah, I'm breastfeeding, baby. You know what I'm saying? I'm good. But how, you know what I'm saying? Even in the box out a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You like,
I eat the box. That's
But
it.
hold on.
But how the toe get you around?
Okay, hold on. Okay. Now you already said titties, you suck on that joint.
Yeah, sucking titty.
So you good with that? You gonna be aroused with that, right?
Sometimes.
Exactly.
It's helping to get the lubrication going.
I mean, it's a girl.
want-
What part of her body? None of that supposed to turn. It's not gonna turn you on. None of that. What are you talking about? So if it's a finger, whatever the fuck it is, you're gonna be on go when it's time for you to be on go regardless. You know what I'm saying, right?
Sometimes they need help, but they ain't all that cute, man.
So you sucking on a titty gonna make it better?
Yeah, that starts something. that starts something. Feeling and sucking and start some shit there. Get that little bit of fire, my man start peeking out. But you know what I'm saying?
You telling me if the joint ugly and
It's rough, it's real rough. It's a rough road. Trust me, it's a rough road. She going to do some real old skills.
now that is a trick.
She going to really be good at some old skills.
That can work. That can work.
Otherwise, we look at that and go like, shit.
Now that's something that can work for sure.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't see my shit at Ooga Roots. God damn. I don't judge, but god damn, you gotta get the sun to work with.
That ain't good.
Yeah. Back to what you said about the toes, dog. What is that like, dog?
Now,
You a toe sucker.
so you telling me? I'm trying to figure out what's the difference because to me it's a girl. As long as it's a girl, it's gonna turn me on. You feel me? I'm good.
So this nigga sucking his toes.
So to me, I don't do all that though. But I'm trying to figure out from you why you separate these things. Because if it's a girl body, it's a girl. What's the difference? You know what I'm saying? I need you to explain that to me.
Hey, how you sucking her toe? You gotta get on your knee. Unless she can bend it up, or she can do that shit bad, motherfucker too.
I mean,
behind her head and shit.
I never in my life put a toe in. I never even thought of that before. Fucking with the toe, putting my
All right, so you
lips on the toe.
You pull her drawers off and then she stick her foot to your face. What you doing?
But nigga, if y'all in the tub together, you wouldn't put. What's the difference? Shit in the tub and shit though. You know what I'm saying?
Been through too much, huh? Massage it, yes. Suck it, no.
That titty,
kiss it, no.
That titty been through. That lip been through a lot too. You kissing on that motherfucker too, ain't you?
Yeah.
That lip been through a few things too.
Hey, but most times, now, mind you, don't listen to this man. If you don't kiss it, you ain't.
Hey Jay, that lip been through some things too. You know what I'm saying?
So Jay, you don't kiss him no more, Jay. You don't kiss him no more, Jay. Don't let your man set you up.
I'm just talking about that lip been through some things too. You know?
Hey, what happened before me? I don't care.
That lip.
Hey, what happened before me? That's what it is.
Well, Corona got me not wanting to kiss nobody.
Come on.
So you don't kiss these boys?
Kiss him at all, and you want lips and all that shit.
Man, so your study don't say nah. Yeah, you gotta give me a kiss back.
Kiss you right on the forehead.
Damn, they savage out here. OnlyFans, yeah, that's what's up. OnlyFans.
So you talking about?
Cause it's too much. It's like right now. It's like I caught COVID, so I ain't trying to catch this shit no more. So I'm trying to do whatever I can to not get back in that predicament.
So I'm trying to figure out how my man Bino over here get these Jones the moisture start. You know what I'm saying? Because like he be fucking with the Sahara over here if he don't do no foreplay.
Now you
He ain't kissing these Jones.
You
know
can kiss.
I don't know. I mean, he telling me he don't do a lot of shit. So I'm like, how?
You can kiss.
How we getting the moisture down there? How we getting the moisture down there? Because I can't play in the desert.
You could kiss the other lips.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Like you know.
Like kiss those Jones. Hey, I feel you. But you kiss those, but not her lips. How that make sense?
That's because those lips don't bleed.
They do worse. They take piss. You know what I'm saying? They bleed and don't die. Come on, man. Stop that shit.
You got.
Let's back it up. Back it up.
You got to smell it first.
You got to smell it first.
Let's
Oh, no.
Like how,
what the hell y'all going on out there?
I know it's like going on out there.
Wait. Let's back this up for a minute. Okay. Now, Rail got a problem with the feet, right? Jay do too, right? Oh, you do? You good with the feet? Oh, no.
Yeah, he a petty man. He love them feet.
Now,
I like to get my feet pedicured, not lick them.
Yeah, you
now,
like to get your feet licked on.
it's one problem though. Rail won't kiss no feet, right?
Kiss them, don't eat them, don't suck them.
Okay.
No pig feet either.
Okay.
But
Okay. But we just suck on them lips real good. You know what I'm saying? No. You suck on her you kiss her all day, right?
Yeah, gotta do that. I don't want to.
With no problem. That's a kiss.
I mean,
You kiss your baby all day, right?
Yeah, I mean,
But the feet,
if I
no.
don't, you know what I'm saying? That's going to result in an argument. I'm saying.
Okay, well, cool.
Oh.
Now, Jay won't kiss you in your mouth, but kiss your poo-poo.
All day.
So this is where we at.
And I want
And the rabbit don't do none.
This is where we at.
So if he don't do none, I'm trying to figure out how he working this her death.
I'm trying to figure out first, how are we getting this? What are we doing?
I'm trying to figure out how y'all getting how y'all getting this shit going.
Well, man's not kissing you in your mouth, but if you spread them legs open, his mouth diving in.
Oh yeah, he eating everything.
So
the whole
y'all gotta make sense of those lips.
You see, Jay eating everything.
Well, man won't touch your feet.
Nah, not at all.
But to me, I think them lips been as many places them feet been.
No.
Them feet, I mean, them motherfucking lips, boy. That mouth.
No.
I don't know, Jay.
It's the ring hit them lips and shit. I can't say about the feet.
She
The
waving
feet.
at
Toe jam is toe jam. Foot fungus is foot fungus. Fuck that, man. I mean, you can get a pedicure,
Now-
pretty. They can look like my man. What was that movie? Boomerang. With my man, he ain't fucking unless your feet was pretty.
You can get
all that. I get all that.
No.
It's an old head thing. I get it.
You can get a foot fungus and all that, but what about them blister things on the top of their lip?
Nah, that's an issue right there. She got the lip herpes. Hey, she got the lip herpes. That's on you. I mean, she was
that cold sore.
Yes, she do. Yes, she do.
No good.
Not good.
She up to no good. Yeah, I ain't know that, man.
You ever kissed a bitch with one of them things on?
Nah, hell no.
You ain't never do that.
Trying to figure out what the fuck we doing.
I just consider zits on them. That was back in the day. Never around the lips. It was all on the forehead.
Yeah.
Shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah, I'm giving you the Heisman once I see those. You're getting the Heisman once I see anything around this. Come on, hold, bitch. Hold up, ho. I'm trying to go to the pros, bitch. I'm trying to go to the pros. I'm getting this straight Heismans, yo. Stiff arms, bitch. Fuck out of here. Anything around that lip swollen, man. Get the fuck around with me, yo. I know where that come from.
You know where that come from?
I know how you get that.
Kissing the wrong penis.
Yeah, kissing, and many of them. Oh my God, where y'all from? Fuck wrong with y'all?
That's E-Top.
One thing about the podcast pit, we call this the podcast pit where we do our podcast and shit. You know what I'm saying, dog? It's a big window where everybody can just look right at us. Drive through, look right at us podcast. You know what I'm saying, dog? That's why we're gonna take this thing on the road. You know what I'm saying? Fuck it, we already out in the opening on that ass. You know what I'm saying? You know, the third perspective. You got the verses going on today. I know Rail ain't checked those out.
I ain't no time. Came from work.
Jay?
Yeah, we were just watching a few minutes of it. I think it just ended too. It seemed like it was a little hype. It was like the hypest one I ever seen. The verses.
Y'all ain't say who the verses was. The verses.
Everybody knows who the fuck they got on this joint today.
This was like a rematch of Timberland and Swiss Beats. Yeah.
Hey, we rocking shit already.
Y'all gotta remember, when they first did it, wasn't nobody paying for nothing, nobody getting nobody money. They gonna hurry up and get there before this promo.
Yeah, they gotta hurry up and get there.
For Corona, you know what I'm saying?
Now, by this time, now you should just say fuck it. Put this show on Reverse, or what was it, Revolt, or put it on the show now.
Revolt, yeah.
Yeah, you might as well just have a series of this shit now. Sell it to the highest bidder.
Yeah.
So we got this idea, we're gonna share it with you now. You gotta pay for it. But you got this idea. They don't do like they did the Waynes. Just take their idea.
I mean, though, like one thing about being in a creative atmosphere of things and shit, like almost anything really. You know what I'm saying? Like everything is easy can be stolen. Easy to be stolen. You know what I'm saying? Like when you go to studios, for example, a rapper, when you go to the studio, at any time somebody can be listening to what you're doing, right? And do their version of if they think it's tight. You feel me? So yeah, that's one thing I did when I went to the studio. I was making sure we was the only ones in that motherfucker. But that's one way I'm talking about where just ideas, you lose them. You know what I'm saying? With the wrong ears, put it like that. You know what I'm saying? You could do anything. Like if you motherfucking people can steal your ideas before you can put them in to play. Put it like that. You know what I'm saying? So black people, there's creators and shit all over the world. Really, everything they do is susceptible to be stolen. You know what I'm saying? It's like when black people do things, it's basically the main thing that's happening. This is the hottest thing, right? But most of the avenues to get the hottest thing out to our culture is controlled by white people. We agree on that?
Right.
So what the problem with everybody have is in music and all these industries, for real.
Not only music, any entity, anything you do, you invent something, they take it.
Exactly. And you'll never know the black man was the one that started that or something. You know what I'm saying? So
Peanut butter, the locomotive.
exactly.
What else? There's a lot of shit. Makeup.
Yeah. I mean, I'm saying that to say everything is susceptible to be stolen if it's around the wrong people. You know what I'm saying? In the middle of making it. If it's in your idea, most people that think of stuff in their idea, like when you think of Michael Jackson, like when he was in doing his music, wasn't nobody fucking around him. You know what I'm saying? You ain't hear it till he showed you. He let you hear this bitch. You know what I'm saying?
It's not true. Quincy don't mix some shit.
No, that's his producer though.
Yeah.
I'm saying is, it's nobody in the joint just sitting around, or it's like nobody in the next studio listening. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's on studio in his own house.
It's no stuff like that happen.
But you know who helped him to get to that point? Bertie Gordy had showed him how to,
Work his shit by himself.
Yeah, work the bulls.
Yeah. And that's another thing. He cut out some of the producers
that
that will steal your shit too,
right?
And give it to the other artists on his label or some bullshit like that. Again, stolen. You know what I'm saying? That's why, to me, it's just.
That's why Prince was so tough, tight about his shit.
He didn't want you around.
He don't want you stealing shit. He don't want you downloading
because
shit.
Your idea, it's just your ideas, and you ain't even finished with it yet. You feel me? So if you give it to somebody, they can take, if they ahead of you in some kind of way, they can get it done before you. You know what I'm saying? And it look like you just doing what they doing or some shit. When the whole time you thought of this shit.
Yeah, Prince was a smart dude.
Songs is the main thing. They steal songs easy.
Easy.
You sitting there for 2 seconds. If that joint sound good to somebody, they can redo that joint real quickly.
When he was alive, when Prince was alive, you couldn't find anything on YouTube on this. Nothing on this song.
Yeah, man.
Like he had this shit.
Prince, yeah, exactly.
He had his shit tight in the motherfucking box. Like
exactly.
You can't even play that shit on
Prince,
YouTube.
Michael Jackson.
You can't play that shit on Tidal, not Spotify, none of that shit. You had to purchase straight from him. Because he like
they don't play because when you making shit, if you let any of this slip out, somebody have it now. It's just like it's not the same no more. That's why when they do it, you don't hear it till they put it out. They don't play all that shit. There's no leaking, none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? So I say that just to say most people create shit, but you never know it because it's still people steal it. ASAP. Jay-Z steal people's shit, you won't know it. He steal people motherfucking hooks and all that shit.
You stole a lot of shit.
Niggas don't know it because he already there. You know what I'm saying?
He paid them people for that shit.
It doesn't matter, yeah.
Diddy didn't pay people for that shit.
Who?
Diddy did.
Yeah, Diddy was doing it too. Yeah. Like if you already there, you take your little bitch ass to little clubs that motherfuckers grinding and shit, trying to get it to the level. You know what I'm saying? And then next thing you know, you like some shit, but you don't bring them. You go make it with your roster. You know what I'm saying? Put the shit out. This motherfucker that's working at Burger King and going to the open mics don't know you just used this shit until you hear it on the radio. Like, hold on, wait a minute. That's me. What? You know what I'm saying? That's my shit. And you can't do nothing about that shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what I mean.
Yeah. That shit again.
That's it. And motherfuckers be grinding when they be in them open mic shit. They grinding. You know what I'm saying? And big stars come down there faking like they trying to look at talent,
I trying to
and they
sign
stealing shit.
and they still they rhymes and shit.
Fuck it.
This reminds me of that movie, the Chili movie, where they stole all the black girls' cheers. And the black girls went and did that shit in front of their crowd,
Exactly.
word for word, and they used the real words. Oh, bring it on! That's what that shit was. That shit was.
Bring it on, yeah.
Bring it on. They were stealing the
They
shit
stole
out of
all that shit, and then they went and did it in front of their crowd.
Exactly. Yeah.
And they said, "This is where y'all got that from."
Exactly. But, yeah. I mean, white people stole from black people culture from the beginning. You can go back to Sammy Davis Jr. when white people started wearing their hair like him and dancing like him. You know what I'm saying? The Four Tops when they had white groups doing it like them. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of people didn't know that.
Elvis Presley.
A lot of people didn't know that black people invented rock and roll. Black people did the blues, jazz.
Exactly. Yeah. And you know, Elvis Presley was their biggest one, and you know he was mocking black people from the beginning. He was trying to as a white person. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but he was hanging with black people only for the drug stuff. Red Fox, I heard back in the day, Red Fox and Richard Pryor and Elvis Presley and a couple of other cats, they was, lining up the white lines.
Yeah.
They was hanging out,
Elvis Presley back then was like one of the biggest stars and shit. When I was coming up, he was like one of the only ones and shit. He was like supposed to be cool, him and Fonzie. White motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Y'all remember Fonzie? Hey.
Yeah.
You mean Henry Winkler?
And that was that nigga name, yo. What the fuck? Yeah, little Jack. It's just like, it's the persona. It's like, how close can you just play the culture of a black person, right? Without doing it too much, right? And you can pick out these people, Elvis Presley, Fonzie, you know what I'm saying? To just try to give you the edge a little bit, but not give you too much of a black person. You feel me? When if you put a black person on any one of these shows, they're gonna be the star. They're gonna be the funniest person on there and everything. ASAP. They're gonna be the coolest motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Think of these shows Fonzie Joint was on. He was on, what's that shit called?
Happy Day.
Happy Day. Put a black motherfucker on it. What's gonna happen? He gonna blow Fonzie out. He gonna be way cooler than Fonzie.
But a black person on this gonna talk what's happening.
He gonna be cooler than Fonzie. And Fonzie trying to be cool. You know what I'm saying? You know? Elvis Presley took motherfucking look. People like Sammy Davis Jr. look and shit like that. You know? Call himself shaking his hips and all that bullshit.
It's called cultural appropriation.
You know? It was bring us to these times where we got the rapper of the decade. Look at this motherfucker.
So that's like, for instance,
he did a whole report before he became famous. I told y'all why he did. It was a school project. They told him to do it, and he said that it was to show how it was in the record business and interesting.
And we talking about Drake, the decade of. It was Billboard made him artist of the decade.
Artist of the decade. That happened. That picture was 2007. Two fans out there. He did the whole article before he blew up. I think like 2010 before he started getting real famous.
2007.
2000. Shit, he started his career in 2000 at the end of 2008.
Okay, let's do the timeline for this thing here. Now, Young Money. Young Money was like 2009, right?
Yeah. So in 2 years. I said before he got famous. He wasn't even famous then yet. He was just a hook nigga.
Jay?
Because Lil Wayne Carter 3 came out winning.
Wait.
The Carter 3 came out in 2008.
Wait, Jay?
2007, 2008.
Yeah?
The Carter 3. And then it was
2007?
Yeah, then he made Young Money when Baby started fucking him mentally and physically.
You start fucking them?
Yeah. Literally fucking. Man, what before it was just,
He said
allegedly.
He said stop fucking these niggas, Slim.
He made Young Money.
Like, come in light skin.
But he did a whole article saying that the school made him do it. It was supposed to show how the black man struggled and all that other stuff. Turning from a positive. He said he dealt with it. He knew it was not to be insulting was to show the pain of the black person, what they had to deal with back in the day. That's his whole thing. That's what he said. That's his side of it. That's why the cancel culture didn't go after him. So everybody was aware of this, except for certain people like I ain't fucking with it.
You mean to tell me that he have a motherfucking? You see the shirt he have on though?
Yeah, I know. He had to do all that. How do you think it matched? He had to wear a Jim Crow shirt, Jim Crow hoodie.
He turned his head to the side, Jay.
Yeah.
And he looks happy.
Oh,
That's how you supposed to be.
Okay, let's imagine. Okay, how old is he now, Jay?
34, 35. He up there.
So my man is like, he's 34. All right? Right now. So 2007.
2007, he'd be 19.
Real.
That's all right. He said he was doing it. You know what I'm saying?
19 real?
Hey, I mean, he knew he was trying to show, you know what I'm saying, the struggle of the black man.
19?
What they had to go through.
19, you put on a
you found an article, you read it.
you put on blackface as Drake.
He wasn't Drake then.
Well,
He was
wheelchair
Jimmy. He
Jimmy.
was Jimmy from Degrassi.
Wheelchair Jimmy then.
Yeah. That sounds about right.
So you wheelchair Jimmy,
Yeah.
and at 19, wheelchair Jimmy, you put on blackface and a coon shirt, a coon jacket.
Had the match.
And that's okay with you? At 19.
He said it was,
First of all, where your fucking parents at? Who your peoples?
It was artistic.
Is nobody black in his family? Where they at? And nobody smacked him in the back of his head when he picked up the black shit to put in his hand? Who around him?
He's on campus.
And first of all, somebody done that so perfect.
Yeah, it was a makeup artist.
That's almost as better than the white motherfuckers back in the day did his fucking blackface, dog. You see this shit, Jay?
Yeah, that shit's terrible.
It's perfect though, Slim.
Terribly perfect.
It's terribly perfect.
Blackface and the shirt, the jacket is what, Jay? That's
Jim Crow.
That's the Jim Crow joint. I just can't imagine at 19 you bringing that around me. First of all, that coming in my atmosphere, and then you tell me to put that jackass shit on. You gonna put some shit on my face? Yeah, okay.
He was a struggling artist trying to make it though.
Okay.
He was a struggling artist out here trying to make it.
And you, the fucking artist of the fucking decade, this one?
Yeah, from 2000.
Wheelchair Jimmy, he an actor, man. He been acting like an R&B singer for the last decade. So he won it. He won his motherfucking Oscar. Motherfucker.
What, he's a rapper turned singer?
You won your Oscar, Drake. You is now humiliated the whole industry. You infiltrated the joint from Toronto some fucking way, first of all. Obviously, you ain't been around a motherfucking black person around your whole life growing up. Ever. That's a problem too. Because nobody smacked you in your back of your fucking head for bringing this up and then you being happy about it, motherfucker. So, obviously, you was raised around white people. That's clear now, right? You come here from Toronto. You're an actor, obviously. Wheelchair Jimmy. And you act like an R&B singer. Or a what? Rapper? Is he?
He's hybrid.
He's a hybrid.
He throw 3 bars and start singing to you.
Hey, what was my man name that got on all Snoop shit? He rap, but he always sing a lot.
Oh, Nate Dogg.
Nate Dogg.
Rest in peace, Nate Dogg. He's my name.
So what we call Nate Dogg?
He was a hook man.
Exactly. Did you call him hybrid, Jay? Real?
Hey, he throw some bars out there. You know what I'm saying? He know some bars right there.
I think he'll flow better than Drake, for real, motherfucker. He can hum better than his ass in the show.
My favorite song from him was when he was on Snoop Dogg joint.
I mean, he had a lot of jokes.
Yeah, but I say he did his own with Ludacris too. I got hoes.
Oh my God.
I got that's my shit right there.
You don't know about that, dog.
That's my joke.
You don't know about that, really, real. Real, don't know about that, Jay.
About that, dog. That's my motto, 0203. There you go, right there. I heard.
I heard that you were lady.
Oh yeah, he hit that joint too.
Then you lick my balls. I
about that, Slim.
I bossed the song, but you know.
You think Drake got that from him?
Drake did that on his own.
Drake come on this joint with the hottest. Think about this for a minute. Come from Toronto, 19, just did some jackass shit like this too, right? He get with the hottest group in America. Right or wrong? Hot Boys, Lil Wayne. It's the hottest shit.
Young Money was new.
Young Money. It's the same thing though.
Young Money was all
hottest thing pop. He had Shawty on there. What's her name?
Nikki. Slutty Nikki.
And that's enough clout right there to get you. Anywhere. That's why once he left there, it didn't matter. Everybody knew who Drake was from that clout chase. That's what they call it now. You know what I'm saying? From that right there. Right or wrong, Jay?
But I'm trying to figure out how in the hell you get from Degrassi to rap.
I'm trying to find a timeline in this fucking blackface to rapping.
You gotta understand how.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, all right. We on the same page.
Yeah, it's just the business, man. You know what I'm saying? You try and make a way in. You try to do something on scene to get himself known.
He been acting.
But he ain't know that when somebody bring you to the light, you gonna shine bright. So when Lil Wayne gave him the spotlight, that was it.
He acting.
Yeah, I mean, everybody acting to it.
Like he has a role.
Mean, people got a different plate. Christopher Wallace is Christopher Wallace. Biggie Smalls is Biggie Smalls. You know,
but just
Tupac is Tupac. Machiavelli is somebody different. You know, everybody got alter ego. Jay-Z go by Jay-Z, but in real life,
alter ego.
Yeah, it's alter ego.
So his alter ego.
It's like when you put your glasses on, you know, your glove, like Easy, you have to put his glove on, put his glasses on, and he's ready to go. He's earned until you put them glasses on. Change that, put that glove on. Wow. That was Easy.
Okay. Boys in the Hood was made in, I think that was 90 something. 91. Ice Cube was 20, 21.
Yeah, 21. 22.
Could he do this right here?
No.
Would you imagine him doing this real?
Why would he do this?
No, I want to ask you. He was the same age. Would he do this?
Cube wouldn't
Why would Cube do this? I'm going to bring Cube up.
He was acting too. They was in Boys in the Hood. They was actors.
Cube wouldn't be
so I want to know when he would do this.
He wouldn't be where he is now if he did that.
I want to know when he do
Okay, now you said if Cube did this in 86, yeah. But 88, no.
Oh, dog.
Because 88, he was known.
Well, old dog
86, he was known. But before that, he was a regular ass nigga in school. So
okay. You want to go back?
So I'm just saying, he told you why he did it. He said it was to bring awareness to how black people was treated back and what they had to do in the industry. That's what the whole article leads you to. That's his official statement. If anybody want to check.
All right,
that's his official point.
Let me ask
now, I get the culture not canceling him. Back in like 2009 when he got on,
I don't think anybody really
they knew
got a grasp
they didn't care because they didn't think he was gonna make it.
You gotta realize when shit on the internet, people don't really know. Like now when you got Charlamagne doing that, nobody really know.
I mean, people know
it's on the internet. And then once you hit the internet, you realize this shit been up for 2 years. You know what I'm saying?
The thing is, it ain't explode like you thought because he wasn't famous at the time. He didn't get famous till like 2010 when he did Forever with LeBron and all that shit. Thank you, whatever that shit was.
No,
that's a song I remember before. Then he started blowing up. Oh. Now it's an issue because he made something.
Thank me later.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So if he had never made it, there would have been nothing to say. That's how he look at it now. But that's what them trying to just make something out to get noticed. People do anything to get noticed, man.
That right there?
Yeah, he stooped that low. Because I've seen Get You Noticed. Vulgar Gets You Noticed. It's bad. He say, ain't no such thing as bad publicity.
Let me ask you this, though. Okay. Oh, shit. To get noticed, right? To do something to get noticed, let's say, how can I put this right? All right, for example, motherfuckers on the internet do shit crazy as fuck just to get noticed, right? Right? Okay, to get noticed, you put on blackface. You never document all this bullshit you telling us now. It's never documented at that time. Stop, Rev. No, hold for a minute. It's not documented. It's you doing this for this now. That's not why you're doing it. You're doing this because this is a role and they told you to do that. But your excuse is you're doing it for this reason. right?
Yeah.
But you didn't express that when you did that.
He said because he's black, he didn't feel it was offensive.
You get it? You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm going?
You didn't say it then.
You tell us.
I'm telling you.
You tell us what you tell us now, yeah, Drake.
No, not the day time.
Wheelchair Jimmy ass. You tell us now.
He told 2 years after he did the picture. So before he blew up, he had an interview about.
That's my point, though.
You know what I'm saying? So he's felt as though it's been dealt with.
You got $1 million handlers in Toronto writing shit for him.
See, the thing is,
once they got him in trouble, of course they try to sponge it up.
The thing about this situation, even though they try to bring awareness, you don't bring awareness like this.
Even if it was true, you would. I was going to get to that. I was going to get to that second step. But the first step is you did that, right? But you never announced this is why you're doing it.
But again, how would you know if you was a person looking on how it was blackface back in the day if nobody ever did it now?
What? No, what I'm saying is before you came on in screen with this should have been a front page thing. You should have wrote something, got on your Instagram, told everybody.
Well, on Instagram back
or whatever. You should have wrote an op-ed piece. Like I just said, you should have wrote something.
MySpace at that time.
Or whatever the fuck.
So
and let everybody know.
He should have faith in himself that he was going to be famous.
No, you ain't got to be famous. We ain't even talking about famous. It's talking about you putting on blackface.
Right now, if he wasn't the artist of the decade.
We're talking about you putting on blackface. Right? Let's stay with that.
MySpace and Black Planet at that time.
You didn't say, I'm a black fighter. I'm fighting for black issues. You didn't do none of that. You just put the shit on. Then once you got the backlash, everybody wrote you something to say. That's what I'm saying, Ray.
But he wasn't Drake yet.
I don't care about being famous or none of that.
He wasn't Drake yet.
I mean, Wheelchair Jimmy was kind of famous in Toronto.
No.
Not here.
The Grassy was like Saved by the Bell. It was not that big.
Thank you. That's what I'm talking about. He was good to go in Toronto. He had people handling his shit, writing for him, making sure he ain't saying dumb shit.
No, he ain't handling people like that.
Shit. He probably still got the same people with him there. For sure. To make sure to sponge all the dumb shit he do. Like hiding the fucking baby. You know what I'm saying?
The world was ready for his baby.
They let him hide a baby and just don't say nothing about the baby. He literally had a child, Rail, and kept it from the world.
And his business, what you think, man? His business.
He kept the world from his child and the child from the world.
and maybe he had to think it wasn't his.
No, man. Don't do me like that. Don't do me like that. He knew it was his. He got a DNA test. 3 of them. And then he found out it was his. And he still ain't say shit.
Well, you got to check out sometime. You got to make sure.
He really ain't say shit till my man tore a hole in his harness. And push a T.
Summer. Chop the tops off the coupes.
This is what made him come out and say I did.
Let's have a heart to heart.
Stop for a minute. You hear in the chorus, right? Now, first of all, it's a what's the name beat? Jay-Z joint, right?
Yeah, this was the story of OJ beat.
Exactly. Now, you hear in the chorus where he's saying, my skin is black. No, my skin is yellow. You don't hear that?
Yeah.
Hard about your pride, even though you're multi, I see that your soul don't look alive. The M's count different when baby divides the pie. Wait, let's examine why your music for the past few years been angry and full of lies.
Now, you been listening to his music? Real?
Who?
For the last 10 years, Drake.
No.
Wheelchair Jimmy. No?
It's pretty much the same shit.
Only time I listen to Drake shit is when he on it with someone. He got to be on with Future or Wayne or something. That was a while ago. Him by himself now.
He said you gotta be on that joint with Wayne.
Yeah, you gotta be on the Wayne before the codeine fucked him up. Man, he's trash.
I know, yo. What happened to him, man?
No.
Head falling down, you can't rap.
You know, my favorite song was like, "Mom, you bitches, love."
You know?
Just fuck about you niggas. I felt you in that, Drake. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, that was my joint, though. The hook was like that. But yeah, my man dug a hole in his ass. That's why he said something about the shit. That's why he said that statement out for you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, when he find it. You know what I'm saying?
Huh?
You gotta find it. It was before he became Drake. He put that statement.
No, what I'm saying
Because
is,
he knew it was gonna come back on him, but people don't kill it because you know they love Drake people.
I mean, Jay did what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
He didn't tell us none of that.
it's like
And on top of that, real, since then, haven't heard a peep on black issues. So, but you put on blackface to make a point, though, right?
and be known.
So that means you gotta be active, right or wrong, Jay?
That's like Norfolk, the representative. I think he was a representative, or the congressman from Virginia who had blackface back in college.
Virginia, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
And then now he grows up to be a senator, and he's doing everything he can for the black community because I think it's because it's guilt trip, to be honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
But now he's doing it, and this is Virginia now.
Mm.
Slavery.
Yeah, you talking about when he did some shit in college where he had the blackface?
Yeah, he had the blackface.
That's another thing. The blackface is something that anybody watching right now, everybody should know what blackface is. You know what I'm saying? White people mocking black people back in the day. Some of them using it to take their jobs. You know what I'm saying? Take their jobs on stage and comedians and stuff like that. But
and it also stands for coon.
For sure. But I mean, it was them again taking roles, stealing a material. It was them putting on the blackface because black people are funnier. You get it? They made more money. So get what you do as a white person. Okay, I'm gonna put this blackface shit on. You come see me too. You see what I'm saying?
And then they making fun of black people. Making
fun of them is saying, "Oh, look at my lips," and making the lips look like this dumb motherfucker.
Making it look like he's a monkey for real.
Yeah, wheelchair Jimmy. That's what I'm calling him now. He ain't even Drake no more. He wheelchair Jimmy. You know what I'm saying? But I know at 19 you couldn't put that shit on my face. You know what I'm saying? I know at 19 it'd been even worse. It'd been harder for you to do that to me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
And me being in the elementary school,
I think fuck the police, NWA was out. I mean,
yeah,
shit.
all that shit was out.
There's no way you put that shit on me. But again, he from Toronto. It's folks. Nobody around him black. That is no way possible. We can cancel that. All right. He was raised around white people. It's clear now. Because that black motherfucker would have fucked him up for thinking about that. You see what I'm saying? So it was nobody black around. And like he said, he had a long list of reasons why he did it, but he never told us that when he did it. So, and since then, haven't said shit about George Floyd or no fucking body.
Yeah,
so now you want your
no, don't do me like that, real. Don't do me like that.
So
now
you want your rapper to be active.
No, I'm not telling you that. This nigga just did that though. He did that and stopped
a long time ago.
He did that, then stopped. Didn't say a fucking thing about nothing else that happened since 2007.
You
You know what happened since 2007? Did what's my man's name? The little boy with the Skittles. Was that after 2007?
That was like 2013.
You get what I'm saying now, real? What the fuck is going on? But you put blackface on and a coon jacket to prove a point, and you shut the fuck up after that? What the fuck?
You gotta check that with
No, come on. Everybody would know if Drake said something about kneeling on the nigga knee. I mean, on his neck. If he said something about Shorty got killed in her fucking house. We would know that, right?
No, you gotta double check that, dog. Don't put facts on that man like that.
No, man, that nigga ain't say shit. Fuck out of here. We know all the people that's, you know, LeBron said something, right? You think LeBron a bigger star than Drake? Fuck out of here.
You know, they boys, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and he didn't get side by side with LeBron to say a fucking thing, did he? How many times did he do that?
You don't know that, dog.
How many times can we count our hands? How many times we seen LeBron Drake press conference talking about black issues?
Maybe Drake was in the back.
Can we get one or two?
More,
none.
He was more support.
That's right. He was remembering the blackface. He was always point to that. Go back to that. Well, I ain't talking about this shit no more. Yeah. And they said, fuck them black issues. I did that. Nigga, go look at that. I ain't
That was a
gonna
light skin keep
I
sweat.
ain't talking about that no more. You know? And like Pusha T said, they got an issue with his skin color. You know? He don't know where to fit in at. You know? That's his problem. So he put that bullshit on because he don't have no black people in his family. You know?
It's fine.
He wasn't there. God damn it, it's clear.
Yeah, well, the follower was the one told me you need to sing and rap.
That's even worse.
So the son he gotta be not just there rapping, gotta be singing.
I gotta get this disgusting ass thing off my screen.
That's your man.
That boy got issues. You know what I'm saying? Not more issues than the other motherfucker that do that, Charlemagne. You know what I'm saying?
Started from the bottom, now you here.
Charlemagne ass.
Started from the bottom.
Nah, that ain't his name no more, remember?
Started from the bottom.
Mr. got away with it.
He got away with his fucking name.
Charlemagne the rapist.
Allegedly. You know what? We ain't even got to say allegedly.
I'm about to say, I
Yeah,
guess one he guilty to it.
His name on the docket.
Like Kwame say, your name on the docket, bitch. It is on docket though. You know what I'm saying? Now you can't tell us nothing.
You sure?
Nigga, he got charged. You want me to put him up?
No, I'm good.
Put the shit right on the screen, you bitch ass Leonard. Nigga named Leonard. P now. The joint say P now and vag out on a 15-year-old. Nigga, I ain't gonna say rape. You did that.
He threw his P now in that
we take the rape out. We ain't even gonna say you raped nobody. Nope, they ain't what you did. You did P now and vag out something with 15-year-old, you dumb motherfucker. That's what happened.
Crazy shit.
You drugged her. That's the problem we have. You drugged her. Okay, it's a child, right?
She know. For
Let's get past that for 1 minute.
She 15. She
1
know,
minute, Jay. I mean, Real.
She know that she ain't supposed to be around this motherfucker, but he took advantage of it.
Just 1 minute though.
Put something in her drink.
It's foul as fuck to fuck with a 15-year-old.
It
Okay.
is.
Ain't roofie there?
That's what I want to get to. You want to get past the fucking, but you gonna drug the child.
He drugging the baby.
You probably give this baby kid, some shit they never gave their kid. This kid never had this type of shit in their system. You know what I'm saying?
Codeine syrup and NyQuil.
And
God dang.
and what can he be putting in these people's stuff?
The same shit you put.
When
in
you
the
say
baby.
roofie, what are you talking about, Jay? What is that? What's a roofie? What is that?
It's pro-
Where? What's that?
Rohypnol.
Is it what?
Rohypnol.
I mean, it fucks your mind. So you won't remember the accident that happened once you take it.
God damn.
It's also some blackout, memory loss.
I got you.
Side and or off.
You
Damn.
know what else drug do that? Amphetamine and
Holy
codeine
fuck. Wait.
mix.
It got in here.
AKA lean. Lean do that too.
No. Wait. It got in the dictionary for roofie, right? Forget me drug.
That's what it is.
Are you serious right now, yeah? Like you're a grown ass man looking for shit that will make somebody forget everything.
And then she 15. She wake up. Her coochie wet, full
Wait,
of nut.
I just want to stay on this for 1 minute. Hold on.
Her little
You know, they sell that shit over the drugstore.
Roofies?
Yeah. And then they stopped.
Oh, you said used to.
Yeah, they used to back in the day.
But my thing is, what are you getting out of? All right, let's back it up. As a man, what do you get out of a girl that's not into it? Like we was talking earlier, you don't like feet, but your girl is into it right now, though. Even though you don't like the feet, though, right? You don't like what Jay don't. Jay, you can kiss that pussy. So
Hey, gonna kiss left, you gonna kiss that. You good.
Yeah. I like the saturate my beard.
yeah,
Fucking up, man.
he gonna do those things. But what would you get out of the girl not into it?
And then here's the other kicker.
Or Steve?
Here's the other kicker to this whole situation. like
that's the part that's losing me.
You know how a body is just it's dead, it's not moving, and the roofie.
So roofies do that.
Roofie, you black out like you just gone.
Damn.
Like you just dead sleep. Okay. It's like almost like when people fuck dead people. Have y'all heard about people that do shit like that?
Fuck no.
You on the sick level, you doing that.
They be what? That's what I mean.
Like she's knocked out.
I mean,
like the 15-year-old is knocked out to the point that she can't move. So now you have to flip her ass over. You got to do this.
I got you.
So you like she's dead. Like
I got you.
But he doing it for control. That's number one. He in control of the whole situation. Two, he probably couldn't have got her without it. So he don't care what he had to do to get it. That's how a lot of men are. They'll risk that to get what they want.
But
he wanted to smash that by all means.
And then she'll wake up, her pussy all wet, filled with 22-year-old cum.
Wait. Hold on. Okay, this is a serious issue. This is a woman's issue then. Since you want to talk about women's issues, this got to be a woman's issue. Roofing bitches.
Nah.
All right. That's what I mean. Most times we talk about might not be directly saying, hey, we're going to talk about women's issues. But you can't tell me a woman don't pay attention to a motherfucker talking about roofing bitches, dog. All right, look. First of all, it's a tranquilizer, right?
It's basically what it is.
And a depressant. Me personally, I'm nervous as fuck if the bitch is over the limit with the drinking.
No, you ain't.
Like, I need her tipsy, but not fucking just stupid sloppy.
Yeah, stop.
I can't take the sloppy bitch drunk. Because I'm leaving that bitch.
Because all she gonna do is talk shit.
I don't like that because that's sex. I don't like it.
That's a day shit.
Because she's sloppy and fucking. I'm nervous of that. You know what I'm saying? I don't like bitches when they over their limit.
Then you hit the jump from the back, then no son she throw up.
If she that way, then you ain't doing it.
The throwing up. Yeah. I don't want them over their limit because they anything can happen when they over their limit. You know what I'm saying? They can black out or something, or we get what's that? Poison. Alcohol poison. You just don't want them.
Now you got to take it to the hospital.
I don't want them that type shit going on. You know what I'm saying? I need everybody to nut and then be gone. You know what I'm saying? I don't need the extra shit. So that's a limit to how much they gonna drink around me. First of all, unless you come here already wasted. You know what I'm saying? If you're already wasted, I'm putting the top on my shit. You know what I'm saying? So
you need that, or you ain't getting nowhere.
Because once I pass the J to you, I already know you're gonna be lit the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Right? So we good with you getting anything. You know what I'm saying? But that's it. Other than that, I'm not gonna sit there and just feed bitches drinks and drinks and drinks. So that's why I don't understand why a nigga would want them paralyzed. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Yeah?
They play tricks on.
I just never would get that shit with niggas with roofie bitches. Like, you can't get pussy. All right, let's say the second step, buying pussy. I say you broke. You broke. Okay. Do what these niggas do, beat yourself. That's the third step, right?
Yeah, it's up to that too.
This nigga gonna say, add me to the beat yourself? Add me to the beat up club? No, don't put me in there. Look, that's the third step. So
all right. So you're looking at it all wrong. First of all, let's rewind it. First of all, normally people do that the first one. So they already beat themselves up enough. Now they want some real, but they want to be in control. So now, you know what I'm saying, you want that hot bar over there, but she would dog me. You know, I'm a roof for this bitch.
So what you think Veloci he used? Cocoa butter or
no, he done with that. He said, fuck that. We got this Rohypnol right here. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna make that drink. But now chicks are head wise to it.
Now it's legal in Europe and legal in Mexico and legal.
I mean, some chicks like to be fucked.
It's legal in Colombia.
Some people like that. Yeah.
The ruby drug is legal in Colombia. Ladies, you listen to me. This shit is legal in Mexico, legal in Colombia, legal in Europe. So if you're in Europe, watch your fucking drinks.
Colombia is funny because them motherfuckers make cocaine, man.
In fact, women, don't sit your drink down for no fucking reason. Literally. Yeah. Don't sit your drink down and expect your girl to look at it. Don't do that either.
Hang that shit to her.
Either you pour that bitch the fuck out before you go in the bathroom and get you another one, or take that bitch with you. One or the other. Once you leave a drink at the table, that's it for it. Don't do anything else for the fucking drink for the rest of the night. It's dead. It's a dead drink. It is gonna be a dead drink, or you gonna be one laid the fuck out somewhere.
You be dead.
Let that shit go.
You ain't gonna be dead.
And don't give a fuck
You
if
just
all
gonna
your
be
girls
lifeless.
is around the table and none of that shit. That's the dead drink. Ladies, that's a pointing from Rad B.I.D. Jones. You know what I'm saying? Now, some audio surfaced of Got Away With It, a.k.a. Charlamagne, saying that he roofied the bitch and then fucked her. How about that one, Rip? Let's hear that.
That's your man.
Uh-oh.
Now, he had an apology. Did he apologize to her? Fuck no, that was Kwame. You apologize to Kwame. Did he ever apologize for this shit this bitch was whining about?
No.
He said she wanted it.
She wanted it.
She wanted that 22-year-old.
So you 22, she 15. Set the roofie part aside. If she come at you and saying
let's go
that,
back.
if she come at you talking about some, she want to give you some of this pussy. Fuck no.
How you know she 15?
No, she said.
You know she 15.
How you know?
Matter of fact, let's step back 1 minute. Let's step back 2 steps.
He had to know.
Nah,
that she
how you
15.
know? I mean, I can tell. Man, some people don't give a fuck.
You can't
Like,
really tell.
I thought so. All I gotta do is hear you talk for a minute. I already know your age.
Yeah,
Yeah, because you got your maturity.
Yeah, your mind ain't gonna be there.
yeah, that's
Your
true.
maturity level right there.
No matter how smart this 15-year-old is,
Yeah, you
eventually
goofy. You real goofy out.
you're gonna get it out of him.
Yeah. But again, if I'm inebriated, I'm under the weather, as you would say. How am I really gonna look? Do I really even give a fuck? All I know is I got a stiffy, and that stiffy gotta get gone.
Let's back up a little bit. Right? Before we get to him saying what he do to bitches, right? Let's hear what the 15-year-old said happened to her.
That makes me think now.
Mm-hmm.
How many females did this to?
Exactly.
Now,
Now I'm gonna play a little audio of Jessica Reed. This is Jessica Reed, the one that accused him of doing whatever the fuck he did, right?
P now, and
Oh yeah,
V now.
Yeah, let me look that up. Yeah. That. She have a little small documentary, but she gonna express step by step what happened here, and then we're gonna listen to what he do to bitches out of his own fucking mouth, right?
And justice needs to be served regardless.
This her mother.
He deserves to be punished for what he did.
Hello, my name is Jessica Reed. I'm 32 years
That's her.
old. I'm originally from Brooklyn, New York. I left New York when I was 6 years old after my father passed away. We moved to Charleston, South Carolina, lived there for about 5 years, and we moved to Somerville and lived there for 2 years. Today, I'm here to talk about what happened in June 2001. A lot of you have heard Charlamagne's story, but today I'm here to set the record straight about what really happened that night. I met Charlamagne through a mutual friend. His name is Rico. I met Rico through my best friend. Her name is Shaniqua Epps. The night I met Charlamagne, Rico and I were hanging out. He told me he had some business to take care of and he had to stop by the radio station, Z93. So where I'm at right now, standing right in front of what used to be Z93 radio station, here is where I met Charlamagne. Like I said previously, I was introduced to him by Rico, who was a mutual friend of both Charlamagne and mine. Charlamagne worked at the time as a radio DJ. He introduced us. Rico introduced Charlamagne and I. I sat down. Rico and Charlamagne were discussing music. I kind of sat back while they talked. We left the station, and about 2 days later, Charlamagne called me. I'm not sure how he got my number because I didn't give it to him, but I'm assuming that Rico gave him my number. At the time I met Charlamagne, I was 15 years old. He told me he was 20. Just finding out recently, he was actually 22 years old at the time. Our relationship was strictly platonic. We were friends and only friends. We are at Tree Haven Apartment. This is where Charlamagne came to meet my mom for the first time. Came upstairs to this apartment here to my left. He came to meet my mother, spoke to her, introduced himself. And on that day, he took me and my best friend out to lunch to a Chinese buffet. I knew him about maybe, I want to say a month and a half before the incident.
He also, during that time when he introduced himself to me, he said that he would watch over them and promise that they would be fine, and I had nothing to worry about, that they would be safe with him. He came off like he was a brother to a sister kind of uh, relationship. And I trusted this person and allowed my daughter and her friend to go and have lunch at that time. I did not know, and I want to stress it very clearly, I did not know his age at that time. I just figured that he was a friend, hang around friend, possibly even high school. So yes, he did come and he did assure me that my daughter and her girlfriend would be safe with him.
So the second time Charlemagne came to my home, I wasn't here. I'm not sure where I was, but my brother answered the door, told Charlemagne I wasn't here. And that was the second occasion. The third occasion was the day of the party. Charlemagne called me one day and told me he was having a party, a beach party, and invited me to the beach party. Initially, I said no, but then he said the party was actually for him. It was his birthday. And he said, you know, you're like my sister, you have to be there. And I told him, I said, okay, give me a second. So he told me it was his birthday party and I had to be there. He said, you're like my sister, I want you to come. And I told him, I said, okay, I would come. So I called my best friend and I asked her if she wanted to go. And she said that she would think about it. She got back to me and said she couldn't go. So I asked my brother's girlfriend at the time, her name is Malika Joyner, and she said that she would go with me. Or the day of the party, I got a call from Charlemagne and asked if we were ready. And we told him yes. So he came to pick us up. There were two vehicles. It was a Yukon and I believe it was a Talon, if I'm not mistaken, a sports car. He had a few guys with him, and one of those guys was a cousin of his by the name of Kenta Palmer. Kenta Palmer was the one driving the sports vehicle. Prior to this day, I had never met Kenta or any of the guys who came to pick us up. I just assumed they were friends and family of his because he was having this alleged birthday party. There were a few guys in the truck and one guy in the sports car. They picked us up late afternoon. Malika and I got into the vehicles. We left. From there, we went to his father's house. Once we got there, I met his father, and there was a few other people there, which I believe were his family members. And they were sitting in there watching TV. We sat there for a while. We left his parents' house and got into the vehicles and drove to, I believe it was a gas station. At the gas station, Malika called my mom to check in to let her know we were okay. I believe Charlemagne and someone else got out and went inside the gas station, came back into the vehicles, and then we drove to the villa. Once we got there, went inside. Give me a minute. Right now, we are at the Short Stay Villa in Mox Corner. This is where everything took place on June 2001. As you can see, in order to access the villa, you need a military pass. Someone by the name of Derek Major
She dropping
got the
names
villa
like
for Charlemagne that night. I know Charlemagne repeatedly says that this party was for a cousin of his named Kenta Palmer, but I was told from Charlemagne himself that this party was for him. It was his birthday. That's the only reason I came. The first thing I noticed is there were just a whole bunch of guys there. I think there were two other females, but they were in the back outside, and I could see them through the sliding door.
Up to you right there.
But it was majority guys. Villa number 30. This is where the party was. Me and Malika walked into the party with Charlemagne, his friends and cousins.
Yeah, it's starting to sound like Players Club. See, it's like raspberry. I'm starting to bleed this bit. I think this shit happened, yeah.
I do not want to tell that story again. I don't even want to do bits and pieces of it. Fucking over it.
Interesting. I thought the Wilkins was supposed to fuck her mind up so she didn't remember.
About to see, I don't know.
Malika and I sat down and Charlemagne asked us if we wanted something to drink.
Okay, this is a problem.
Malika took a drink, but I told him I was fine. I didn't want to drink. But it's like he kept pressuring me to drink. He was like,
this is where Charlemagne gave Malika and I the drinks. He himself made those drinks. He told me that I could trust him. I was like his sister. He would let nothing happen to me that night. He repeatedly asked me over and over and over if I wanted to drink. And even after telling him no several times, he still pressured me. I finally took a drink. Now, mind you, I'm 15 years old. I'm a child. I'm a minor. I'm being pressured into drinking by someone who I thought I could trust. I let my guards down. And I said, you know what? This is my friend. He won't let anything happen to me. And he betrayed me. He allowed his friends or cousins or whoever those guys were to take advantage of me. And he himself took advantage of me as well. He brought me here and left me here.
Hold up, what?
Why wasn't the charges against all of them then?
Wait,
that's a gang rape. So it should be charges on all of them.
She said the rest of them, Joseph?
Yeah, that's new. I hear that. So
she said that?
Yeah, she said they did whatever to her. And then he did whatever to her. But she can't tell it because they roofied her. So she wouldn't know.
Holy fuck.
She assuming they fuck. But if they all niggas dead and I can tell how this went.
She said her girlfriend went out. She tried to help her up. She was done. Off the drink.
So they got her too then.
Fuck yeah. What? She never said her name though.
That's gang rape.
Yeah, he fucked both of them. Your man is probably talking big and bad. Y'all gotta jump off. Come on over, y'all.
Holy fuck.
You know what I'm saying? They ain't had no bait, no line on no bait. So he roofied that little girl. You know what I'm saying? And they just did what they did to her.
That's fucked up. I believe it, man.
Yeah, I believe that too, because you know how that party be. Hey man, what the bitches at? Why all these niggas up in here? You know, you got that one friend that always talk all that shit. You can get somebody over here now. She's gonna do all of it.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Yeah, so that already turned it. Then her girl, both of them done.
Then he already know they ain't gonna go like that. He probably put that shit in their drink so them niggas can fuck. He could be like, man, I told you, man, I get bitches over there joint, y'all fuck them. The whole time, them bitches probably gone. And they was 15 on top of it.
Yeah, that make y'all serial rapists, all y'all.
She named some names, Jake. She named who? Motherfucking Kenta Palmer. Who is that?
She said that's his brother.
Cousin,
brother, family member. But his name couldn't pop up on Google.
Also, he thought that by her being 15, her mother was gonna scoop all this shit in the rug. It wasn't gonna be no backlash, South Carolina, all that shit playing in effect. But the whole time, the youngin wasn't going for that.
No.
And she like she was fucked up behind it. So, shout out to her for, braving to tell you the story again, because I hear it's very traumatic.
Yeah.
Keep reliving that shit. Make her want to pick up a Uzi and go shoot that.
Like, it's like, I want to keep talking about it.
And then for the fact that she's probably a virgin before the end. Ouch. And he forced
that. What she said. He took something from her. That's what she talking about.
Yeah, you can't take the other get that back.
That's what she talking about.
You bitch ass nigga.
That's like you putting a piece of tape or a piece of paper and rip that bitch. You took.
Oh yeah.
He
took it from that. What 15? Come on. He took it that. from her. Now, for her to say he took something from her, that gotta be what she's saying.
That's serious. That's serious business.
Now, if people that don't believe he did that, let's hear what he said on his own. You know what I'm saying? When he was talking to, I think again, he had a podcast with some white dudes, man. You know what I'm saying?
Ariel, Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. I got this girl
Can y'all hear
real
that?
drunk, and we
Just
fought.
that sentence
Did you hear what
sounds
you
like
said?
this.
I'm not,
got her drunk.
I didn't just get her drunk. I remember going. I went to the sex store and got Spanish
Oh,
fly.
see,
Oh, so you raped her.
stop,
Shut
stop,
up.
Spanish
Why
fly.
are you
They sell it in the sex
on you,
store.
dog?
Oh, you can't
I'm
hear?
telling the truth. They sell it in the Spanish store. I had the fucking
They sell
hold on,
knives
hold
in
on,
the
hold on.
store too. You could put that to a girl's throat
Yeah,
and
in
have
the
sex
sex
with it. That doesn't mean it's legal.
So I put the Spanish fly in the E&J. We drinking the E&J and shit. So in my mind, I don't know if this shit really worked, but I feel like I got horny as a motherfucker too.
That is nasty.
Never put nothing in a bro I drink. She gonna make her shit.
E&J though?
I tell the bro I quit. You make me get your own shit.
E&J make me throw up. And he's saying it like it's
Spanish
Spanish.
fly.
That's the dick hog pill. What?
Wait a minute. The next. Hold on, dog.
He said what? He said, nah. He tell the other niggas don't come in the room because that's rape.
Wait.
And he doing it himself.
Wait a minute. I.
That's wild as shit.
Nah, he said he put the leg work in.
Wait.
He went and got the Spanish fly. He gave it.
Okay, let's back that Spanish fly joint. Let's back him when he say that. Yeah.
He put all this shit in
Spanish fly. He put it in the ENJ. He never said he asked him about that either. Then he actually said the bitch ain't wake up till the next morning and asked him what happened.
Oh, that's a bad sign.
Hold up, dog. I want to make sure. Yeah.
Look,
Hold on, Jay.
if you feel your pussy is soaking wet and shit coming
Okay,
out of it,
hold up, Jay.
you know that
Jay.
you got fucked.
After what we just heard from the lady, right? Now, listen to this again one more time. I want to be clear what he was just saying.
He's saying that shit like it's funny.
What's the point of him looking at her naked?
Son, you lying.
Yeah. The fuck she said. Oh, Lord, man. He throwing that out there. I didn't hit that nigga.
All right. Shut the fuck up.
That's his man. Hold on.
Oh.
Is that his man?
What? What? What, dog? Wait, dog. Let's back that up. That's all right.
She
Hold on.
coherent, but she wasn't.
That part, yeah.
She wasn't coherent.
When she opened her eye up, oh, it's you.
Wait. Let's stop.
Oh, who this?
Two things that was an issue with he just said, right? Okay. He put the joints in the drinks. Okay, we can move on that. We can pass that, right? The next thing he said was when he fucked, right? That was clear. The next morning, she asked him, what the fuck? What happened? Right? Is this? Did we just hear that?
Is this what we
Are we
doing?
serious?
No consent.
Is this what we doing?
After him saying he put something in the drink, right? She didn't wake up till tomorrow. After he fucked her while she was asleep. Because he kept trying to explain she was coherent, but she wasn't coherent. Like,
oh, so she was in and out.
Like, nigga, what did that mean?
She probably went, who is this?
Holy fuck. Then he said, oh, you could have been in a bad situation. What?
Yeah, you can let everybody train her.
Could have. She don't know that shit about it happened.
And
she was asleep.
So you let her cousin see her naked.
And her cousin ain't gonna run around and say he fucked her for no reason.
Nah, her cousin was like, yo, niggas was getting fucked. Niggas was fucking.
So this bitch was out of it. You gonna think this soft ass pussy nigga gonna stop these niggas from fucking her?
Nah.
He the pussy of the group.
Nah, he a booty hole.
You feel me now?
No,
you think the
nigga.
other nigga like, nigga, hurry the fuck up. I'm gonna smash this bitch as soon as you finish, nigga. Come on,
I'm
y'all.
gonna lock the door, man. You know what I'm saying?
You think he gonna say, come on,
Jay,
y'all, go ahead. I told you I can get y'all some pussy. That's what he gonna do.
Nah, Jay, you gonna like, come in, Jay. Look at this jump right here. Open the sheet up. Yeah, look at that, Jay. Yeah, you ain't getting nothing. Get out of that room. It's all for me. I ain't ashamed.
Then after he finished, hey,
he ain't going nowhere. Nah, he
my
wanna lock the door.
God.
You gonna lock the door and make sure y'all can't get me.
Yeah, then after that, after he finished, hey, I finished. Come get his pussy.
Nah,
He's not gonna stop no nigga from fucking. I wish I could pull whoever this dude is up on here so I can see.
Yeah.
He's not gonna stop this nigga from getting pussy. The bitch out.
So who you talking to? That's his man.
So what this nigga go to sleep? That's the white boy he do the podcast
That
with.
ain't his friend. That nigga out of stolen. Like, what the fuck you trying to say? Break this, bro.
He had some good questions though.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. He asked the questions that sound like, yeah, he trying to get you convicted of rape.
He was trying that too.
He already admitted this.
I understand that.
But he
the way
kept
was
talking
coming at-
too.
He's like, man, that ain't right there, bro.
He said, nah, she wasn't coherent. Yeah, I put the shit in her drink, but after that, she woke up the next morning. The next morning.
Then what the fuck is that supposed to mean?
That's my point.
She was a soft drink because it was.
How you having sex with somebody that ain't wake up to the next morning? What the fuck are you talking about?
It goes back to what I said earlier. Is one of the people that fucks people that ain't that can't move. You know, that's dead body.
He put some shit in the bitch drink, then couple that with the George Shorty's 15-year-old said. Her and her girlfriend went in there. He gave him a fucking Hennessy.
Nah, E and J.
He probably put that bullshit in there.
Nasty as E.
First of all, you give him 15-year-old E and J. We already started on.
Right
You ain't even got to put nothing in that. Like, hold on. Why are you putting something in an E and J for a 15-year-old?
Irk and jerk.
Trying to get that joint wet.
It's already E and J, nigga. Like,
He trying to get
It's Irk and jerk.
it's a 15-year-old. What you need more on that for?
Mm-hmm.
So that tells me this is something he regularly do.
regularly.
He regularly put the Spanish shit in people's shit. That's a regular thing for him. It gotta be, you know?
I think it's more people than that.
You don't do it one time with a 15-year-old.
I think it's more than one time.
He definitely doing this shit a lot. Probably still been doing this shit.
Damn, man, Harvey Weinstein out here.
That's it. That's the same shit, ain't it?
Yeah.
Bill Cosby, Harvey.
Oh, he on another level.
Well,
Bill Cosby.
to build defense. The 70s was a crazy motherfucker. And bitches love them playing.
And they was in there coming to get that shit. Yeah.
And they
This
dropped
here
it.
is nobody knowing you put it in that drink. That's some crazy fucking shit. Ladies, watch your drinks ASAP, especially around that food.
You know?
And then if you smoke, bring your own shit. Don't let nobody roll your J up for you.
At all.
They're gonna lace that motherfucker.
Man, they gonna do that shit.
Or slip you a Mickey.
Damn, slim.
E and J nasty as shit.
You just saw.
E and J is nasty as a motherfucker.
Yeah, it is.
It's nasty, dog.
Hell
Yeah, shit's nasty.
It accomplishes the job, dog. It gets you where you need to be.
It's definitely nasty and disgusting.
I remember that was one of my first drinks when I was a kid too. When I was younger.
Even when you put the coke in it, it's just nasty.
That shit is nasty, yo. That
He
shit,
says,
Dang.
that shit is nasty.
God,
yo.
solid, nigga. Man, put
Sauce
I'm a white
my
man.
ass. That shit is nasty.
I gotta go with the white liquor, man. I can't do that brown. That shit make my stomach hurt.
I ain't gonna go that route. I love brown
I'm
liquor.
about to say,
I can't do it.
But
I can't do
E&J, I do fucking Canadian Club before I do E&J.
So,
Canadian club.
That's whiskey.
Oh, you so off.
I'd rather drink whiskey than drink E&J. E&J
Whiskey
is-
strong as shit.
Yeah,
Man.
whiskey is strong shit, but
Fuck.
cut that shit with a little Coca-Cola.
E&J is just
Coke,
straight up.
man, nasty shit to me with shit. And I can't do it. I like
can't
orange
drink-
juice and all my
I
shit.
can't drink
Or
Coke.
ginger ale.
Y'all ain't got no OE.
That Coke and shit is the worst.
I gotta drink ginger ale. I gotta drink cranberry juice, papaya, orange
That's
juice,
my joint right. Papaya.
orange juice,
I had them girls in that joint gone. They
or lemonade.
Out of it,
Or the
bro.
lemonade
that
joint.
papaya and motherfucker, man. That papaya, because it's sweet. And it make you drink more than you should be doing here. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga Bino Jones out here setting them up.
I love that papaya. I mix it with gin or orange juice. Orange juice. That should be good as shit. Man. That's my shit, ladies. You know that. That's good stuff.
It's a good stuff.
Yeah, now, if you're new here, we the podcast for the 9-to-5ers, average Joe. You know what I'm saying? We get it perspective on all trending topics, sports, wrestling, whatever you can think of, and politics. You know what I'm saying? And we get that. We call that you know what I'm saying, Doc? Now, I'm just looking at Domonique Wilkins, right? Y'all seen that?
Yeah, I heard he had an issue at the restaurant.
You are athletic, dude.
Hey, it's Atlanta too. They don't know this motherfucker.
Nope.
Ain't that some shit, Jay?
See how
Oh, it sounded like they don't care to know. Well, the particular restaurant, but it was like, we apologize to Mr. Wilkins. Okay, y'all apologize now because y'all fucked up then.
Yeah.
When people like Charlamagne apologizing, Kwame, you're apologizing now because you fucked up then. When everybody apologizing now because you did a certain thing, I don't care what you say. It's how you say it. It's how you what you're doing. If you're doing some shit like putting roofies in 15-year-old drinks, or if you judging Domonique Wilkins' attire because he's black, and then you apologizing later, that means you know you fucked up, and you don't care that you don't care about what you did.
Okay.
You just care about your consequences when it comes, or the backlash of it. That's just it. Folks just care about the backlash. Because everybody in Atlanta knows Domonique Wilkins. Why don't you know Domonique Wilkins?
You know?
So,
And then if you don't know Domonique Wilkins in Atlanta do, guess what? Your restaurant can be boycotted. You know what I'm saying? That's why you're apologizing, because it might come down to that.
he made that son out. I was just left. I was like, all right, you want my money? That's it. I ain't giving people the issue. Because now I ain't going to be comfortable if I did eat that. Now I'm worried about what you're doing to my food, how shit going to play out. Are you gonna
I'm saying.
good? I get what you're saying. If they feel like, okay, I can't go with my athletic gear on, even though the little boy had the athletic gear on because he was outside, or whatever dumbass excuse they got, you just don't want my money. All right, so let's start there. Now, if it's, all right, you don't want my money, I get that. All right, fine, you don't have to take my money. Now, the racism part, you can say that, but it ain't because of his race, it's just because they use his clothes. To an extent, you know what I'm saying? Now, it depends on what type of restaurant it is. Is it a restaurant or is it a motherfucking sit down like a David Buster's or something? That's the difference. Now, if it's a restaurant, they can't say, you know, everybody here got pants on. You come in straight off the gym.
But he did say that white people came in there with athletic gear.
Oh, yeah.
They was being assholes.
So, I mean, when they showed the little boy, and they was like getting the little boy outside,
No,
want to stay inside.
See, that was bullshit what they did. You know what they was doing. They showed them.
But anywho, I mean, he giving them their money and making them popular. I would be like, all right, you want more money? Fuck y'all.
Right.
Why are we giving them the power? Like, look, man. I mean, unless y'all fool A1 star or something like that. I know you go somewhere where I can sit the fuck down in my motherfucking grandpa shorts and chill. You know what I'm saying? Now, he felt entitlement. Now, he was Domonique, that he should be able to eat how he wants to. Now, I don't agree with that, even though it is Atlanta and all of that, and you went to Georgia and college and all that. I get that, but everybody don't know you. It was the 80s. Motherfuckers, newer generation don't pay attention to that shit. Especially, you know what I'm saying, of the Anglo-Saxon.
Yeah, probably a reality star, probably more famous than him.
So he had to take that into consideration. Now, he just in his feelings because he feels slighted. I can get that. Just say that, you know. But to bring racism up with it, unless you show me about 10 white people or Hispanic people sitting in there with they full athletic gear, or it's not athletic gear where it say where you gotta be properly dressed to come in.
I don't know. He was on CNN, Domonique Wilkins. He explained what happened. Let's see what you're talking about.
At the front. And they kind of looked us up and down and sized us up. It was really eerie, kind of strange. And I said, you know, we would like to sit down outside and have a lunch. And they looked me up and down again. They said, we don't have any reservations available. And I'm looking outside. This is lunchtime, 1 o'clock. And there's a ton of tables outside that's empty.
Yeah, that was the other thing.
And so, you know, we kind of plead with them. We would love to sit down. This doesn't make sense. I mean, I'm dressed better than most of the guys that was in there. Very chic dress, had a nice pullover shirt, long cargo black pants, but nice sneakers. Now, to the left of me, it was 3 white guys coming in with shorts, T-shirts, and sneakers. And they said, give me a minute, we'll seat you in a second. And I said, well, this doesn't make sense. You got all these tables and you can't sit. We don't have anything available. And he said, you know, we're trying to keep a level of elegance in our restaurant, so we can't seat you at all. And so I went back and said, you know, Mr. Wilkins, I came in, what is your criteria of dress code? Because he was dressed better than most people in there.
They threw a dry dick.
So he was not in cargo pants, sweatpants or what you ever want to call it. And it's a clear act of discrimination. And so I was just blown away. And, you know, that they turned me away. They were very, very nasty. And
but let me say,
so they
turned me away?
Dang.
Yeah, you know he old school when he said they are very, very nasty. You know he old school. He said,
I had to go there too. I would have went there. I would try to get this shit shut down too. That's petty. I didn't know all that, but now I see this now.
Yeah, when he said a certain level of elegance, that's when you know.
Oh no, he said
it's time for you to.
That's cool.
It's time for people to boycott this motherfucker right here.
That was cool.
But I mean, he also ain't telling us what neighborhood it is, what section of the city it is. It shouldn't matter, but it kind of do. Like if they known for that out there, you gotta expect that. I don't think he think he above it because he don't eat, but again, reality check. You still a nigga. That story OJ gun, black, rich, whatever, don't matter.
I'm saying, but he's saying it was 3 people went in there, 3 white boys went in there.
Yeah,
with the same type of shit he had on.
Yeah.
Nah, they had something worse. He said a white T-shirt. He said he had basically a collar shirt, and they had white T-shirt, and they had some type of pants.
Yeah.
And some sneakers.
He said he told them we're gonna set y'all down in a minute.
And
he told them.
Yeah. And came to him and told him
they ain't had no tables available.
Yeah, and plus we trying to keep our shit at elegance. What did he say?
A certain elegance.
A certain elegance, nigga.
Of level.
Is that the new joint for 21? Elegance?
You've been wrong.
So basically, they got the Jim Crow sign up saying, "Get your food out the back."
They didn't want to give him that.
Or not even that.
He didn't get that. They said, "No, get the fuck out of here."
Holy shit.
It's fucked up all the way around the circle, though.
You got it. I'm like, damn, I keep telling y'all, I'm 35 minutes. Is this for a reason? Y'all keep
No,
going
but
listening.
I mean, he can't go in the restaurants think everybody know who the fuck he is, first of all. Because it was a long time ago. But they can't turn people away and then let 3 other people come in with the same type of shit going on. It don't make any sense. And then tell him that we trying to keep our shit at a certain elegance. Like, what is that about?
Yeah, we trying to keep this.
We try to keep this white. That's basically what they're saying.
Keep this pure in this bitch, nigga.
But
that's Atlanta, Georgia. It probably was like that too.
In all realness, Domonique Wilkins probably have more money than their asses.
He black. He black though.
He a black rich man.
All they see is cup.
That's all they see is cup.
Yeah, he black.
Yeah, it's stuck in it. No matter what you got, you always be in there.
So imagine if Jordan walked in there, he probably get the same
they gonna
shit.
know Jordan though.
But they probably gonna give him the same shit.
See, different than Jordan about a whole motherfucking.
He ain't gonna come. Jordan walking that motherfucker sweatsuit too. But Lamar Odom said he walked in there, they ain't say shit to him with the same shit.
Lamar.
They probably recognize Lamar too though. From the Kardashians and all that shit.
I think Lamar is in how they say Get Out. He's something.
You can recognize him before Domonique Wilkins for sure. Because he been more relevant than Domonique. Domonique ain't played, and he don't even be on TV. Like Barkley and them, he don't even be on TV.
Lamar smoke crack too. You know what I'm saying?
Allegedly.
Ain't no allegedly about that.
Whole house with crack.
That motherfucker.
Oh no!
I remember your man Stephen A. put his business out there too.
Oh, Stephen A.
He was like, the first order of Phil Jackson up in the New York Knicks is to bring Lamar Odom, who's on crack.
He sounds just like that about man. Yeah? And he don't see that, like when people say they talk to people personal issues more than the facts on the court and shit like that. That's the problem. You know what I'm saying?
That's definitely.
You just a sports person. What are you talking about? He on crack for? Why you telling us that? You know what I'm saying? Can he dribble, motherfucker? That's the only reason you here.
You said you said Lamar Odom went to the same restaurant.
Yeah.
In Atlanta.
Yeah.
So I mean, oh no.
More backstory. I need to know the name of this restaurant.
There gotta be a backstory to this shit.
I want to know if they elegant or they just want to be elegant.
Nah. None of them want to be elegant. They just want to make sure niggas ain't here. To them, that's clean and elegant. Elegance. You know what I'm saying?
You can't say that unless you saw the whole restaurant.
If you don't come in there and see a nigga over here, a nigga there, to them, that's elegance.
That's like you could look in your cabinet and you got China over here with your sparkling glasses and your wine glasses here. And then over here you got McDonald's cups. You got little plastic plates over here on this side of the cabinet.
So you move that
Pretty much.
Pretty much. So it's like you dig it here and your elegant white stuff here.
Say white stuff.
Boy, this world got a lot of learning to do.
Lee Bill Boguet, an upscale restaurant in Atlanta.
Want to be upscale restaurant?
Look that up. La Billaget. That's how you should say it?
That sounds like Italian.
That's starting to sound Italian. You right.
We boycott.
And la means no nigga isn't supposed to walk through unless you got billions, nigga.
La no Negro.
Only rich Negroes like Oprah. Now she can come in. That's how the white motherfuckers look at shit like. I ain't have no niggas in here. Fuck that. They ask mother, what, can Oprah come? Oh hell yeah, she can come.
Tyler Perry can come too. Yeah. Put on the wig and dress.
Now y'all see what I'm saying? It's the certain black people that white people would let in their house, right? The Oprah. You know they let Oprah in there. Tyler Perry off the break. You know what I'm saying? No problem. They love them. You know what I'm saying? No problem.
Can't leave them alone.
I ain't made it yet.
There want no niggas in that joint.
You gotta let Stephen A in there.
Always.
Tell me go ahead, Stephen A in there.
Always.
You gotta let Shannon in there with his white.
But you ain't see Stephen A went back at Kwame. You saw that shit?
Yeah, he had a little highlight.
Highlight video.
Like, anybody can find NBA fuck ups. You know what I'm saying? Now
you can always put clips together and make anybody look stupid.
Yeah, about to say.
I don't know why he did that.
Especially a nigga who played 12 years. Man,
I don't understand why he did that though.
Yeah,
He put more downs. He put more
trying to
downs
say
on
that.
the highlights.
Yeah, but every average person can look at that and say you can do that with anybody. Like it was real obvious. Like why that? You could have done better than that.
This point.
He could have brought some analysts in there and got a couple of Kwame Brown games and show how he fucked up on the pick or he didn't get the rebound.
Yeah, you could always do that.
That would have been clean.
LeBron got a lot of those.
Or in the middle of the play, he didn't run the play that he's supposed to do, or he ain't get back on defense. That's an easy thing to show there. You know what I'm saying? But that shit he showed, it was him trying to be funny and make him look stupid or something. That was some dumb shit.
Gabe's like, he basically was like, "Oh, did we hurt your feelings? We're not gonna call you a scrub.
Yeah.
We're not gonna call you a bust. We're gonna say that you wasn't really good."
All the clips of him again dropping the ball and shit like that. It's like,
and it was a Steven Jackson pass to him too. I didn't know
some of that stuff was just stupid.
You know, it was stupid.
I can't believe he did that. I thought he was really about to burn Kwame up, sit analysts down all over the place. He could find a rack. I'm on ESPN gonna talk shit about Kwame. Sit them down and start breaking Kwame's fucking film down every week. You know what I'm saying, dog? He ain't do that. He put some bullshit clips up.
He said it's not going against Kwame Brown as a person, going against Kwame Brown as a player.
And then most of those clips, I can attest that nigga was hurt.
He said he ain't want to go personal.
Yeah, he said all you talking about is Kwame's basketball. Kwame's taking it as though he's taking it personal. Everybody talking about him personal.
See, Shannon Sharp didn't even go personal on it.
You personal though. He personal. He don't get it. You personal when you constantly saying Youngin got small hands. Okay, is that personal or not?
No, they're just saying
he got small hands.
Nah,
what the fuck?
What that is when somebody when somebody say you got small hands and stuff like that. Let's say this is you're doing a draft, right? All right, you're doing a draft. Draft is coming up. You go with people. The prospects, pros and the cons. This person could jump high, block, rebound. He could do layups, but he can't shoot 15-footers, mid-range shots, or he can't dribble. He can't really, have no good handles because his hands are small.
No, that last joint is personal. Like when you go to turn to say his feet too small and stuff like that, like you telling us that.
Now, if you tell somebody your feet too small, then that part has nothing to do with basketball. Because what do your feet have to do with you jumping or running?
What?
Like, what the size of your feet have to do?
Like, for example, Kwame was walking here, his hands probably covered his whole fucking thing.
Who?
Kwame Brown, yeah. He could walk with a basketball like this with no problem. So literally, it doesn't make sense. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know.
It's just silliness. So you could have just stayed with he got side handle. He can't handle passes and leave it at that. Once you turn the left to the personal, that's when you got Kwame Brown on YouTube for 7 days and 7 nights and shit. To me, he's doing too much. I think it's going too far. He done built a whole YouTube joint. He got 200,000 subscribers in 2 weeks. So he built a YouTube channel now. Literally. But to me, he got now do something with it. You got a channel, dude. Now what?
With some more bullshit.
He had Judge Joe Brown on there. Like, what the fuck? Judge Joe Brown just screaming and hollering about shit. Like, Kwame Brown didn't even talk for the 2 hours, nigga. Literally didn't say a word. Judge Joe Brown just went off.
That nigga long.
Just gone. Talking about everybody from left to right. Everybody was just nigga.
I gotta see that.
Look at that joint, young. He went on and said, "Shorty fucked her way to the vice president spot."
Oh, you talking about Kamala?
Yeah, like who is she fucking?
Yeah, Brown. He's Southern, but he trying to think black political. So he would what you would call, traditional Southern.
He better be careful.
But a little bit different.
He don't want to lose his show.
Who?
Yeah, his show been
that shit been on
yet. I thought he was still doing
no, they just show rebound.
I think right now, Kwame is gonna fall into the world.
Damn, he was another statistic then.
He's gonna fall in the world of YouTube and statistics and all that, or the beef thing, where it starts off flushy for you, where everybody loving you. You know what I'm saying? And then next thing you know, exactly. He really don't have a platform, really, because he have nothing to talk about, really. He's not gonna keep talking about Becky with a good hair. So it ain't like he was already a podcaster. He wasn't already doing this. You know what I'm saying?
He's just going on people.
It's just now you have to say you've been handed a platform. Like now what? Like nigga, you wasn't doing anything.
He said he's gonna expose people.
So now he gonna start trying to put people on the joint and let them spur shit out. You know what I'm saying? Like Judge did the other day.
Mm-hmm.
So to me, he's saying using it just let other people do shit. You know what I'm saying? Because
tell some jokes.
You gotta admit he's not this. And then once you get that type of followers that quits, there's gonna be a lot of people after.
Yeah,
but right now, it doesn't mean people after because you don't have no genre. Nobody know what you're not doing anything yet. You know what I'm saying? You just gonna ranting about Becky, you know.
Yeah, he went viral.
And they don't put you nowhere yet. You know what I'm saying? Once they put you in a slot, like if tomorrow he'd be like, I'm a podcast now. Once he into the podcast slots of things, then the podcast is gonna tear his ass up because he got 200,000 motherfucking subscribers. You feel me? Mm-hmm. That's when he gonna start realizing he gonna start hearing do videos saying, no, this YouTube stuff, y'all too much or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Or the internet, y'all way too much. I ain't expecting to get into this stuff like this. Y'all too much. There's gonna be some videos sooner or later. He gonna start disliking the fact that he on this shit now. You feel me? Watch, it's gonna come, and then he gonna take his ass off there. Cause you go on to YouTube with no
he
purpose.
Already starting to do that now.
Trust me, you gonna be in trouble.
He already starting to do that now. If you bringing people on, dispute that shit. He
Exactly.
Burnt out. He burnt out already.
He can't keep talking about Becky and them because all they gonna do is apologize to you, and then they ain't gonna say nothing else. It's gonna make you look crazy.
Oh, like you really had a grudge. You kind of
it's gonna start being too much. Yeah. Exactly.
A lot of people, some people already hopped off of it.
Because by them being on national TV, they can say, I'm sorry, and let that shit go completely. And to everybody, they gonna look at you as a screaming, angry motherfucker now. You know what I'm saying? Like, they apologize, nigga, what you still screaming for? You know?
Oh, when they're trying to do something. See, that's what I was talking about. I'm gonna keep bringing it up. It's just gonna make it dead to everybody.
Yeah.
That's all you can talk about.
Yeah.
Exactly. So you just want your phone.
Yeah, the Charlemagne issue. That's
he can rag that for a couple of months.
That's different. That can be ragged out.
He can add on some more subscribers fucking with that joke. He can fuck with every $500,000 on your ass.
Serious business right there. He can dig
if
deeper.
he can turn back around and start fucking with him with that, yeah.
He started digging deeper and deeper.
Get the girl on his joint now. He got 200,000 subscribers. Bring Jessica Reed on that. Shit. We done started something there, dog. No bullshit. Hey, Kwame, if you want to go to half me, pivot. Go back to got away with it ass. And bring Jessica Reed on your platform, my nigga. Then you're doing something. You know what I'm saying? You're using your platform. You know? Right now, you just got a platform. That's what's up, though. You got 200,000 subscribers. That's what's up, dog. You jumped on there and did your thing. That's the same YouTube joint you had for years now and wasn't nobody paying attention to the joint. I need you to always realize that they only there for the mess. Always remember, these people subscribe to you for the mess. You got to figure out some kind of way to keep giving them mess. You know what I'm saying? Now, or they're going to turn on your ass.
You got five different topics, something.
You got to get some mess for them.
Yeah, do something.
Trust, because they came to you off the mess, man. You was ranting. You know what I'm saying? You had started ranting. People that unsubscribe to people too. They do that shit.
Yeah, real quick. You don't want
yeah, because we live in a world of mess.
And they down your videos and shit.
Yeah, you get the thumbs down.
I never knew that. What's your point of thumbs down to somebody's video? Why are you watching it?
Because I ain't like it.
Huh?
You watch it.
You be doing that shit?
No.
You be thumbs down?
No, I'll take that back. On anything on Fox Food Network, I occasionally get sent to my feed. I thumbs down.
Oh, Fox?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All that shit.
I thumbs down anything.
You trying not to get that shit on your feed no more.
Nah, what they do is like if you look up something and then pull up Fox.
Oh my god.
And then you actually click on it and they say all of the people talk like them. They be black people talking like them. A lot of black and white people. I'm like, y'all don't believe this shit. Y'all just doing this to get noticed.
Y'all don't believe shit y'all saying.
Man. And I thumb down all this shit. I'm like, okay, you get a thumbs down. 1 second in this video. Why you dislike this video? Because it don't suit my content. Don't show me that shit again.
Damn.
I take time for it. I was like, yeah, okay.
Yeah, that thumbs down. Everything that's pro-Trump or that doesn't make sense of life.
No, I'm talking about YouTube videos. Y'all thumbs down.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Well, I'm talking about like people like you see somebody. Why would somebody come on? We get those joints. Like, why would somebody come on our joint and then thumb down? Like, why are you watching it? What is your point?
So for those of y'all that don't understand what we're talking about that, we was doing a promo and somebody got on our YouTube video and thumbs down. Like, what happened? It was only one person that did it.
Nah, hell yeah.
8, 9.
Fuck yeah.
For real?
I'm thinking them YouTubers for real. I mean, podcast. Gotta be podcast.
We did a promo and they thumbs down our promo. Like,
what was the point in that?
What the fuck?
Like, nigga, we don't see y'all talk about y'all podcast. Fuck around with y'all. You know?
Oh, I thought we was tuning into your podcast. This is a fucking promo? No.
Oh, that could be some of that shit.
Just
I don't know why, to be honest with you. It's like, there was no point in that. It was some small shit.
We ain't had no thumbs up. It's just all thumbs down. For a promo, though. Funny as shit.
I like that shit, though.
Some people like the random people parade. So
I like that shit.
Like, if they see too many people liking it, you gotta throw a dislike.
They can rain on these nuts.
You know, nigga, I think niggas podcasting for real.
Yeah, that's it.
They can rain on these nuts. That's what they can rain on.
Mad when we keep saying we got the 10,000 downplays.
10 G's.
You know, Google, Spotify, anywhere you get your podcast.
10 G's. And we just got an email from motherfucking YouTube telling we got 5,000 views last couple of weeks.
Yeah, 5,000 you motherfuckers like that.
So
look at us.
Hey,
that's what's up.
Yeah, y'all can continue to lick on these nuts.
We don't know what to say to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Nah.
This is up. Keep coming back. Work the program. You know what I'm saying?
And we ain't talking about the ones that view. I'm talking about the ones that keep giving us thumbs down. Y'all can leave.
I like that. I don't know why, but I like shit like that. I don't know why, dog. Because to me, if somebody take time out to like the thumbs down your shit, that means they watch all of it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They're real watchers.
They watch them joints. You feel me? And you just talk about somebody they like. You know what I'm saying?
And it's almost like when you buy a LeBron jersey when he was in Cleveland and he up and went down.
Oh yeah.
Miami, you burn it.
Oh yeah.
You already burnt
like
that shit.
When I talk about Kaepernick, we got a lot down. They don't like that.
They ain't like that.
Nah.
You know when people had bought Kaepernick jerseys and 49er jerseys, and they burn it. That's just like how this is.
They did not like that.
You can hate.
You already gave us views.
And I said Kaepernick was shit. They weren't feeling that day. We was getting big hate that day. You know what I'm saying? I think it was because of me.
Yeah, you was getting big
hate. You get big hate.
That's some new shit.
Oh no.
I admit at that Kaepernick situation, yeah, he wasn't really all that great, but he's better than certain people.
Yeah. Hey, once you go back and look at him, he wasn't damn dynamic. He wasn't beating the world, nigga. What's wrong with y'all?
So what? He better than half these motherfuckers is on it.
I would definitely take my rookie this year before I take him.
And then I took a glance at Tim Tebow.
Oh my god.
This nigga's buff as shit now.
Don't start me getting on this motherfucker.
No. This motherfucker got big as shit now.
Don't let me get on Tim Tebow, man.
I know he's switching his position to tight end. He's like this now.
White
like,
privilege ass motherfucker. There, boy. He's white privilege king.
He been hitting the
white privilege when you just know the coach.
He's the white privilege king, dog.
No, what you figure?
Nah, he know the coach. That's
tight end?
Matter of fact, the coach coached him when he was in Florida.
And you know he ain't gonna play a tight end at all.
Yeah, he's.
He gonna swing the H-back joint, they gonna be handed off, he be tossed that bullshit around.
They actually said, what's his name? What's his name? He used to be he was on First Take and he said that they're gonna use him like a Taysom Hill type player that wanna play for the Saints.
I know what you're talking about. Be throwing, running, and catching.
He was throwing, running, catching.
But as tight
end. He was doing.
You're not.
So slash. That's what you're gonna call. Where else do it?
Where he come from? You could have got Kaepernick for that. This shit here. If he touched the ball and throw it, then we got a problem.
For me, and Kaepernick to move a different position.
There's a lot of quarterbacks
He's too
grab
small for that.
That run and do all that shit. They could have grabbed it for this fat white motherfucker. Come back in his joint. Yeah, 260.
Yeah, that motherfucker
All
been
muscle though, right?
Shit.
He been
All
hitting
muscle, right?
He been hitting. Oh nah, he been hitting the weight room.
260?
They know he hit the weight room.
He been hitting the weight room.
Man, he gonna get out there. Them diamonds gonna tear his dumb ass up.
That I believe.
Good God Almighty.
But he got big as shit.
They say he in better shape than Shannon Sharp.
Now Shannon Sharp's still in shape though.
I know they say he in better shape than Shannon Sharp.
Oh yeah, he is though. Because he used to be on the college joint. He wasn't small on that motherfucker. The college, he was talking on that joint.
Yeah, he used to be on baseball too.
Yeah.
He used to play baseball. He stayed in shape. You know what I'm saying?
He got that baseball.
But they need him in it. You know what I'm saying? He a God-fearing Christian. You know, they love that down south. You know what I'm saying? Don't get no southern. You know, you worried now.
And he from Florida. They both from Florida. They ain't the same. It's all the same.
Florida man out there. Don't forget that. All right, people.
Definitely Florida.
Florida man.
Yeah, no.
But yeah, you know, he's good. He fit Urban Meyer. Urban Meyer's overly religious. He overly.
That's why he got him back in there.
And
He dared to set the culture, to be honest.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. He's just a culture set. They'll pay for that. He ain't taking no
He
losses,
did.
right?
He wanted his shit to be Christianized in there.
Yeah, that's all.
And you know Tebow wear that shit on his sleeve.
Yeah, and he prayed for it.
He gonna be doing all that.
He signed all the autographs. He
gonna be signing Bibles.
But one problem, he better not come out with those Bible verses on his leg like he did. He did something. They didn't ban him though.
No, they don't. Religious freedom.
Black man put something in his ankle. Then, all right, what you doing? Black Lives Matter. Take that shit off. Get me here. Put it in my hand like you do kids and shit. When he's little, your mother be like, put it in my hand. Just give me it. God damn it.
That was like when we was young. They used to tell us to take our hats off in the building.
Hell yeah. Yeah. Constantly when I was going to split, when I told you in school.
That's etiquette 101.
We used to walk in that joint like, hats. Take them hats off.
Yeah, it's etiquette 101.
It could be cold as shit.
Yeah.
Take your hat off.
I used to be mad when we used to go to the gym and watch the games. Y'all used to go watch our basketball teams and shit?
Yeah.
And you just take your hat off in there. We really chilling in that joint. You don't take your hat off, we chilling. You know, fuck around with y'all. It's game time. You know what I'm saying?
They never say take your hoodie off.
Huh?
They never told us to take your hoodie off, just take your hat off.
Yeah. Because hoodie's never in the history books. It's always take your hat off in
When
the
a
history
male
books.
enters establishment, he has to
That's the
take his
history
hat off.
books, yeah.
Unless it's a religious garment.
Basketball. Dunking on it. What about KD? I didn't know KD had a media company.
Let me get that.
The boardroom.
He got a media company where he got podcasts on that joint.
He got him. Steph Curry got one too.
Yeah.
They're learning, huh? LeBron showed them the way with his shot.
It's called 35 Ventures. That's the name of KD distribution company. So Roland Moore is now signed to KD off of Joe Budden podcast.
That's what's up. Let's come up right there. But see some
Competition.
So they on KD.
Well, it depends. What they got to talk about after Button. Right now they riding the Button wave.
I was gonna get to that because once you leave Button, then you just us really.
9 to 5.
Y'all turn into us like a motherfucker, Flip.
Now
like,
you're a 9 to 5.
Like y'all ain't got nothing to talk about because y'all ain't done shit but 7-side Joe for the last 7 years. You know what I'm saying? So what y'all gonna talk about? I never know. Like I'm not like I used to listen to podcasts. I'm not even. I don't even want to listen. I'm not even thinking about listening to them. And shit. You know what I'm saying? So that tells me this is interesting to me too, because I've been listening to them, and by them two leaving, I would think I would want to listen to that too. It's not even in my. I don't even think about it. So that tells me it was more Joe to me. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't think about listening to them. I still don't think I'm gonna listen to it. I know I'm gonna catch a few, but to go listen to it on a record, I don't see me doing it because I'm not thinking about it. You know what I'm saying?
I don't even listen to Joe, so
I listen to Joe. I listen to Joe Rogan. There's some other few joints that's out there. I listen to some of them just to get a feel for podcasts. Not lately, but when I first started podcasting. especially when I looked up the top podcast, Joe Rogan and Joe Budden came up with Spotify. So I started listening to both of them. So Joe Rogan is kind of different. He kind of talk one-on-one a lot. You know what I'm saying? So
He also a comedian, so
all these people got a leg up some kind of way with comedians or on TV, all types of shit, music. And they come on this joint. And you automatically get to the monetization just by being famous and shit. You know what I'm saying? So, but the Gato podcast on the YouTube, you know what I'm saying? Then we call this the podcast pit. We appreciate everybody that come through this joint, you know what I'm saying? That stop past and listen to us for a hot second or not, you know what I'm saying? We appreciate y'all. Even if you don't subscribe, we appreciate you tuning in, you know what I'm saying? Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, we on all that. Twitch, Twitter, we there. Instagram, holla us, whatever you want to talk to us at, you know what I'm saying? Patreon, we there, you know what I'm saying? Or you can Gmail us, that's T3P Podcast, Gmail, you know what I'm saying? Holla at the boy, leave some message, whatever you want to tell us, you know what I'm saying? That's what's up. Y'all got something to say before we get out of here, though?
Yeah, I was with rubber.
You know? Definitely got to have that.
say no to ass eating.
You definitely... I wonder what they do after they eat ass.
Say no.
Do you brush your teeth?
No, they don't brush your teeth. You kiss her in the mouth.
Shit mouth.
You know? Ass in the mouth. You wanted me to eat that ass? Come get this kid.
Not the shitty mouth, though,
yeah.
yeah.
Get all of that.
Wait a minute. Think about though.
Yeah, I know.
They eat their ass.
No.
Do they immediately go brush their teeth? Or is life the same, just normal?
Life the same.
You go back and watch the TV.
Yeah, you
Now your breath,
like
now your breath smell like shit.
Well, all that shit in your, like, what is that they'll put in your mouth? You don't even know. You see what I'm saying? What's in that girl's ass?
You gotta think about this. People don't wipe their ass all
Oh
the
my
way
God.
clean.
He probably got some shit from 2 weeks ago in her ass.
Nah.
You licking it.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta make sure she going in clean thorough. And put a finger in there to make sure
A thorough cleansing.
A thorough cleansing.
Because you know when the asshole start twitching like this, shit come in and out. So
just say no.
I don't know what he's talking about, so I don't know.
No, not.
You know what I'm saying? We're gonna leave y'all with a little bit of rap. B.I.D. Jones, you know what I'm saying? Twisted.
Fucked up. You catch me pissing in them trees. Fucked up. You can hear my playing speed. Fucked up. But I call, but I can't find my keys.
Fucked up.
Eyes tight like I'm Chinese. Fucked up. No doubt. Bloodhound, sniff out. Pounds and pounds of the green weed.
Subtracting seeds.
Retrieving fat bags of that funky.
Okay. Skunky. Hear that there's some everywhere that in the atmosphere. Now pass some beers.
Preferred reserve.
211 steals.
Something we can see. Because these niggas real. Like J-Lo, with a pimp called Dino. Fiends
Banging on the door.
15th in the fucking row. Known for my heel. Stacking up cash flow. Hope on the dick bit. Bobbing hair slick like some lubricant. Now throw some whip in this motherfucking mix while I twist up these fat ass lips. That's chubby down the middle. Nice and tight. Got her nice and hype. With the munchies and the giggles. Plus be funny. Cups overrunning. Mom Dukes come and scoop
The loop,
the Remy won't let me exercise my rights for freedom of speech. I'm slurring
On my words and I'm
light
on my feet. Cause I'm fucked up. What?
I gon' look like the Chinese.
Fucked up. Hey, get your boy.
Keep on puffin' weed.
Fucked up.
Your eyes gon' look like the Chinese.
Fucked up.
If you keep on rolling trees.
Twist.